Need me to say something, you can prompt it over me, but we'll let you run it.
Well, you can also. Who's going to introduce it?
Yeah, that's what I'm
You running the show?
You are the DM.
Oh, I'm glad.
We're live.
All
You said you were okay, so I started.
No, we're good. Hey guys, this is Corey with Vindicated Entertainment, and we're going to go around and do some introductions.
What's up, everybody? I'm Jeff.
All right, I'm Vincent.
I'm Rachel. Is this the camera?
No,
Yeah.
Yeah, that camera. No, that one. That one. You're looking at.
I'm
That's
Rachel.
us. That's the game board. That's Corey.
Okay, cool. Gotcha.
This a pen. This a fingers.
Disappointment.
Oh, I'm Zach.
So we're trying to get used to some new camera angles, so any awkwardness is entirely our fault.
And this is Zach.
I said that.
This is our first time gaming at open.
He's a virgin.
Open world gaming too, so it's cool.
The Virgin left the table. Come back, Virgin.
Fuck off.
So maybe we should discuss which characters we're playing too.
All right, and yeah, we'll discuss what characters we're playing. We'll do introductions. I'll go through some things with you guys before we start, and then we'll get into it. So, who are you?
I'm the jock. I'm the big punchy punch, like I am in everything else. I like it.
And what is your name?
I am Buck Havoc.
It's only worth about $1.50.
More than you're worth.
Tree Video.
And
Trippity.
Zach, are you gonna share a link of this or
That's what I'm
Discord?
trying to do.
Cool.
Ow, my knee.
All right. My name is irrelevant at the moment. You can call me Chu Fumin. I am a man that has trained my mind as well as my body. I'm in peak physical condition as well as mental condition, and I'm ready to show my sensei all of the great deeds I have learned and put them into practice.
What?
I'm Amber, and I'm the battle blonde. I ain't your regular average tomboy. I've got the fluff and the stuff to bring it. You hear me?
Where did that come from?
What's the fluff?
Character description.
Oh, okay. I thought it was actually her. I was going to say, wow.
You did a little bit there, but I'm talking about like these are stereotypes, my friends.
I'm trying to send a link to it. Hi, everybody.
He's a virgin.
Yes.
You have
I'm
to
the-
Look, I'm the jock, bro. I'm going to be all on your case the entire episode.
Yes.
I'm killing
Who
you.
is he in the game?
I'm the nerd.
So that's why he's the virgin.
I'm a Manny Machina. Manny Machina.
Nerd.
I'm not saying much because it's evidently got an iguana named Meatball.
An iguana named Meatball.
Yep. All right, so
I didn't create this character.
So guys, this is going to be an adventure. All of you are a group or have been invited on your own little group. You're all washed up actors or extras for films, or just
shit.
you've gone around and done your typical things in life, and your group's named the 80's.
We've had our time.
Yeah, exactly. You've had your time. It's kind of sort of passed, but you're still trying to stay relevant. So all
Is
of
that
you.
water in the middle of the ship? Or is that a pool?
It's a pool.
It's a pool.
We're
So-
on a yacht, bro.
so
We're
is
on
this-
a boat.
I didn't know that this.
So is this like
looks a
after high
hole.
school, we're trying to relive the glory days of high school kind of thing?
This is roughly mid-college. After
Mid-college?
You've done your
So
failed
about
acting
20,
classes and
21-ish?
You're trying to like make your profits. Like you've done some adventuring together, but a lot of it's just kind of trying to stay relevant.
Okay.
But
Did he try to make his robot girlfriend fail?
Exactly.
Maybe.
But you guys have caught the attention of a guy.
Of course I have.
Is he hot?
No, I will continually forget his name, but we'll just go with Maximilian. Maximilian is one of
My
the richer
shit.
business owners on Athos, and he's invited you guys all to a Hallows Eve celebration on his luxury ship. Not exactly a cruise ship, not exactly a yacht, just somewhere in between, because he's got a ton of money. And because of your social standings and because this is a chance to meet and greet with the shakers and movers, all of you have decided to go. Now, before we start things, I will let you know there are some missions during this campaign. They are timed. And what that means is if you take too long or you do certain things out of order, these missions will lock.
Will we know when if it is a timed win or not?
Maybe.
And
Okay.
can we make sure that Zach's not involved?
Like it's nothing where you're going to ruin your run if you don't like. There are 5 missions. 4 of them you can absolutely fail and still be able to complete the one shot. The 5th one, you're probably not.
Okay then. Zach's not involved in the 5th one.
So there's no hard lock. It's just certain things will organically happen during the night. So we're going to start at the docks. It's mid to late afternoon. Do we have any questions before we kick in? Yes.
Would you like me to play some Halloween setting music?
That is up to you.
Okay, I'll do a little bit.
Actually, that is up to you, sir.
That
I
is-
have a question.
Yes.
On a level of 1 to 10, how hot is my character?
Well,
Scale of 1 to
Don't roll
6.
for this.
Don't roll for
Three.
it, please.
You're past your time, girl.
more like don't let Zach roll for it.
No.
I rolled a 3 too.
No.
I rolled a 4
She's
and a 2.
average.
Guess what? You're average.
Roll a d20.
Oh
Uh-oh.
God. I shouldn't have asked this. We should have just assumed I'm hot, y'all. 18.
Ooh.
Oh,
Alright,
Mama
so
still got
sorry.
it.
She's almost perfect.
So you were the pinup model for like 1981's like
Oh, that's where I recognize her from.
yeah you were
can only
you were the-
imagine.
you were the girl everyone wanted to take the
The
prom.
spank bank
You
is
took-
full
you
for
took the
Zach.
body, but like a beat up sack of meat that like said hey hot stuff and you like beat the tar out of it.
That's probably why he's on the team too, because naturally it wouldn't make sense for him to be on the team with a jock who's bullying him and stuff. But because you could be on the
Yeah,
team
nerd.
with her, it makes sense.
Meet you as the hots for me.
Yeah, it's like my,
You have filled his spank bank.
like my idea of the jock is somewhere between like Freddie Prinze Jr.'s Fred and just like that typical like hey bro what's happening hey bro.
And can I borrow this pencil with you? Like, if
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, you guys might need to
We can share.
share and caring and all that fun stuff.
Eh.
Now,
I don't know about
unlike
caring,
typical D&D guys, for those of you that aren't familiar with
I
our-
don't know.
Zach knows nothing.
For those of you that aren't familiar with our streams, we are running Vincent's game Otherworlds. With the D&D tags, a lot of what you'll see D20s, you will see D6s, which
We
is
showed
what
one.
the entire system's based on.
D6s.
Wait, did she rolled an 18 on a spin down. Hold on a minute. Shenanigans there.
Is that a spin down?
That is
Yes,
I got a real one right here.
It's still random.
Yeah, it's still random. I
And-
think that would still count.
I roll
That's gonna be there for
Ooh, she's ugly as fuck.
That was actually
That's for you.
Gorgeous.
So I'll tell you what, I'll let you add your intelligence modifier.
To like how attractive he is.
Congratulations, you cleared up your acting.
took you long enough,
Alright,
bro.
so Vincent, roll your attractiveness.
Oh, what?
He's a
10.
10.
Alright, so far everyone's hotter than Zach.
Perfect
What?
balance, just like my philosophy on life.
And roll yours as well.
Yin and yang. I'm in the
You
middle.
won, so that way you
I'm even wearing all
down
black
to
and white.
high school.
Yes, it looks great.
You don't even that jock who's got the pot belly going bald.
Has a ponytail, still thinks he's in his prime. I could have made finals, bro.
Add a 10 to it.
19, bro.
He's a jock, you nerd.
I'm gonna kill him.
Bring it on. You gonna get
So
split.
is my body that's in super physique, is that included in the 10, or am I a 10 plus the super physique body on top of that?
It's like more 10 in the face, not in the body. Like
Yeah.
Your body is just, you're jacked.
Okay, yeah, gotcha. Okay, so my face is a 10, but my body is like a 20.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
exactly. You're not like Steve Buscemi with like Bruce Lee's body.
Don't you talk bad about Steve.
Alright, so we'll begin at the docks. Everyone's characters, you're milling around with a larger group. Just people
Those people?
No, these are going to come in later. We'll just use.
Those are people.
We'll use these as like the generic crowd that you guys are with. So Rachel, if you.
Damn. What a motley crew we got there.
Just like put them all around the ship.
Yeah, exactly. Now you guys aren't on the ship yet.
Darn.
So
Oh,
put your
okay.
characters on there
Here.
just to kind of indicate.
Here's Doc.
Okay, we're on the dock.
I
We're
fixed
like,
it.
Exactly. You're on the dock. You're surrounded by a group of people.
I
Just
fixed the
various
game,
people
bro.
in and out of costume. People, either gate crashers, crew members, people that have been invited to this event. As you're approaching to load onto the ship, you see a guy at the front. And he's like, "Hold up, guys. I know you guys are notable adventurers, but I'm going to need you to relinquish your weapons."
And what's their name? The Haymakers? Or
Hey,
the
Dave, so-
Hey, Dave.
The Heyday. Okay. Oh, actually, that makes more sense. The haymakers would actually be a super like. That means that we're super badass.
Yeah.
That okay? So we're called
But
the
then we
Heydays.
wouldn't have the nerd with us.
I know. So we're called the Heydays, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna write that.
Are we the heydays because of the nerd?
It's just a play on the fact that you
I
guys
know.
are sunset kids, basically. So,
Everything is bad in our
So
lives.
so
That's
who,
awesome.
what does this guy look like?
he's slightly bigger, just a typical crewman guy, like the guy that greets you if you're going on a cruise ship or something like that. Like, hey guys, look, I'm sorry I have to do this. I know you guys are famous adventurers, but this is a cruise to celebrate Halloween. We're not going to take any heavy weaponry onto the ship, all right?
Can I have mine?
You don't have to worry about it. It'll be kept in an armory on the ship, so you can get it once the ride's over. But there's no need for you to be carrying around with your huge weapons.
Is he bigger than me?
I say, that's no problem, sir. All I need is my mind and my fist.
Can't lock away these guns.
Yeah. It's okay. So did you hear what I said?
No, I didn't.
So I said, it's okay, sir, because all I need is my mind and these. I'm good.
Great. So the rest of you, I'm going to need your weapons.
I'm gonna hide my shotgun in my breast.
All right, make it.
What's my roll on?
She has a lot of room to hide that in. I think she should get edge.
Let's see. Just roll your. We'll say your wisdom. And
Okay.
Can she get edge for
you're stupid.
for having such an advantage of a?
Yeah, I'm hot, so
She
he
has
should
such
probably
fluff
let
to
me
hide it in, you
Tell you
know.
what. Roll for chest.
through. Oh my god.
Wait.
Oh yeah.
But does it say on your sheet? Does it say you have a large chest?
No.
Oh
Or
well,
that's
I
something
have
you made up.
battle
Sorry.
boobs.
Yeah, she does have battle boots.
She has some battle titties.
Okay, well, how's she gonna have battle boobs if she's flat chested?
You never know. The denser they are, the more bulletproof they are.
15.
All right. So yeah, you can easily keep this.
You get these.
Somehow
Okay.
you can still your massive. No.
Okay, so 8 plus. Wait, that was a 3. I accidentally moved it. Okay, so 8 plus the
thought
3,
that was
11
edge.
with the edge.
All right. So you see you try to do your stow, and he's like, look. Do I know you?
Yeah, like from high school, right? I totally remember you.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
we
that
didn't go
kind
to
of girl.
school together. It's from somewhere else. I've seen you somewhere.
Oh, maybe my magazine cover.
What is she?
I did a lot of work. If you can find it, I'll autograph it for you.
I will keep that in mind. You can come on with your story.
Thanks, Shug.
All right, now you,
I'm gonna hide mine.
the fat one. All right,
I'm gonna hide my fat roll.
all right. Look, you. Yeah, no, just give that here.
No.
Give it here.
No.
All right, look, you either give it to me or I'm going to take it from you.
Touch me.
Yeah, I'm taking it from you.
No.
He pulls out a taser. He's like, do you want to give it to me or do you want me to take it? That's yours.
Bring it, bitch.
He's going to tase you.
I wanna throw him into the water.
How you gonna do that? I can't do this guy probably.
All right, make a strength check. Just
I won't see his fail
because
so
keep in
bad.
mind you were invited here because of a shaker.
I got 7. So my ass got tased.
Yes, you did. And he takes your stick from you.
Damn it.
All right.
Meatball,
Anybody
no.
else gonna do anything? Or are you
If
gonna
you had
roll?
trained your body as much as me, it would not affect you.
Fuck
At
you.
least as much.
I'll have a bro moment here because he's swole, man. He jacked. We got that.
Yeah, fellow. You know.
Yeah.
You're pretty sure he works in the engine room. Like this is a boat.
Hey, bro,
Yeah.
you swole, man. You lift?
You know it. I mean, shoveling stuff down in the decks. You know, you just gotta keep the ship moving.
You play football, man?
No, I didn't do football. Just wrestling. Actually.
Oh,
Yeah,
sweet, man.
state champ.
Yeah. Now, any chance, man? Like, I can keep this. I saw she got to. Can we have a bro thing here? You know, a bro to a bro.
Man, we are. Look, man, I can tell you exactly where your stuff's been kept. I can't let you take it on the ship.
But it's just I have a mace. She has a gun.
Bro to bro.
Why are you dragging me down? Don't worry out.
Just go to the 3rd floor. You can pick it up. All right. Just I can't. My boss. He'll let the chicken because you know he's kind of like
Yeah.
he's one of those guys. Man.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but me, you, we're dudes, man. We can't get away with that. So
Okay.
So yeah, just
3rd floor.
Yeah, 3rd floor.
Alright.
Just tell him I sent you, and they'll get you hooked up. All right, bro.
All right, man. Sweet.
All right,
Sweet,
sweet,
bro.
sweet. Good talk. All right, so you guys make it on the ship, and And the ship, about an hour goes by where you're just doing your typical meet and greet, and it's set sail. Sun's going down, it's starting to get dark. Because typically this kind of party pops off about 11, 12 o'clock at night, just for that late night celebration.
But it's bedtime.
Hallows Eve.
Go to
Would
bed
you
then,
like to do
nerd.
anything on the ship before the main event starts? Before the announcements and the costume parties, the banquets, all of the typical stuff that you see.
I want to find the richest man on the boat.
You gold digger.
That'd be the
I
host.
need to do
Easy
so.
enough, that would be the host that invited you.
Okay, I go to the host. I'm like, what's up?
How you doing?
Well,
Hey, go boy.
well, as you know, I'm celebrating Hallows Eve with everybody here, and we of course invited you guys because you are very famous. How do you say it? Local heroes.
Yes.
How you say
We've
it? He's
seen-
not from this country.
We have seen you perform, and I'm very excited.
Sure,
to
you have
you
seen her
here.
perform.
Yeah, I'm like, do you want to see a cool trick?
Go.
No.
Oh. I had a like pineapple ready to like crush it into some juice, like, but maybe do
That's a
that.
hell of a trick. That's been intimidating for a guy.
I'm doing that.
I
I'm going to
want to
crush
see
you.
that in real life. But
Let me be the
Oh,
pineapple.
but is this the time where I would go ahead and go get my thing on the
yeah,
third?
you're welcome
So
to
he would
explore the
say.
ship and kind of get a feel for it, and
Alright.
you can kind of go below deck and try to pick up your stuff.
Oh, so it's the third below.
Yeah, the ship, as you're exploring, you can find out it has roughly, we'll say,
How many decks on this ship?
yeah, it has 4 floors.
Okay.
So, or 4 decks.
All right. Well, I'm going down to the third deck to go. You know, throw a name out and get my stuff. You know, get my swing here. She got to keep her gun. Get my
Alright.
swing.
So, tell you what, make
Also, I didn't even catch his name. What was his name? He told me to give his name, but he didn't.
it was like Eric or something.
Eric. Okay.
Eric Andre.
They're going to be
No.
exceedingly generic names. Like
Okay.
Captain's going to be named Captain, just because why not?
Why not?
All right, so just make a general like intelligence check or something. Just to,
Really?
You're a moron.
Well, just because
Kick
he
your
did-
ass.
He told you what floor it was on, but you kind of have to make your way through because this boat's it's not the size of a cruise ship, but you'd say it's roughly about half to a quarter size. So this is still a big boat.
Yeah.
And guys, just so you know, when you roll 6s, for the most part, they explode because of the critical. So you can roll again until you
Dice explosion.
until you.
They're really
reach
good, these two.
96.
That's fine. That's a total of 12, bruh.
All right, so with the 12, it takes you the better part of 2.5 hours or so. Just
With
because,
12?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't roll any lower.
Well, because
He never made it back.
There are a lot of people on this ship,
Yeah.
and so you're having to go through revelings, you're having to meet and greet, because people recognize you guys. Because even though you might be washed up, you're still recognizable. Like you were in a few movies.
Yeah,
actually.
man.
At
What
one or
up?
two, you were actually the star.
Hey.
So
Unlike the nerd.
A lot of autographs, a lot of talking.
Okay.
Eventually, you make your way to the armory, and you see something that surprises you. Instead of like the big buff dude you were expecting, is this smaller guy, glasses, and he definitely has the look. You've seen it, bro. You know it. The look of I'm better than you because I'm richer than you. But I'm also having to work on a ship.
Yeah.
Yes. How can I help you?
Eric told me I can come by and pick up my mace.
Who's there?
Big man out front.
Out from where?
When we boarded,
I wasn't there.
don't start with me, nerd.
Look, I have 2 jobs. One is being annoyed by you. The second is guarding these weapons. So, did you have anything else, or did you?
Oh my god, can I roll intimidation?
Go for it.
What do I need? I don't have resolve, so I don't know what I'm rolling.
No, we'll just say you can use your strength. You're buff. You're a big beefy boy. You want to intimidate? Intimidate.
Oh, please don't be a 1. be a nurse 6. I want to scare the hell out of this kid. That's fine. 13.
All right. What do you say, or what's your thing you're gonna do?
Oh, I'm gonna do the standard
You gonna throw
80.
on?
I'm gonna do the standard 80s jock thing. I'm gonna pick him up and put him in his wall. Look, nerd, I want my stuff. Do the shakedown.
Look, man. All right. Fine. Just go in there and find what's yours.
Alright.
I'm not gonna help you find it. Best of luck to you. So you go in.
The hell is a maze?
So he opens it up and thicker door too, like at least 2 inches of like plated steel. And inside there are various armaments, like a couple of maces, swords, crossbows. You're pretty sure some are like decorative, some are like trophies from other people, and some are things that guests brought on. I mean, there's a flamethrower at one point. So make an intelligence check just to see if you can find your weapon.
Here we go again with this.
I grabbed the flamethrower.
My mace. Flamethrower would be kind of cool. I'd go after him. Nerd! Hey! I love it. I'm hitting these on these. See if I roll a high enough intimidation, though, he wouldn't got it for me. Alright. So that's a total of 10.
Okay, it takes you about 30 minutes. Just
Yay.
Because part of it is just being a person that likes bigger weapons.
Six.
You get kind of distracted by going through and just like, ooh,
Ooh, shiny.
oh, that's nice. Yeah, exactly. And then eventually you come to your weapon, and what's it look like?
I have a dumbbell mace.
All right, so yeah, you see like this giant, like looks like a thing of just corrugated steel pipe, and on the end of it, just like round like 45, 35.
Bro, I've
20,
been missing this.
15,
I ain't got my lift on, so they're on the ship, man.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, you've improvised this thing into like heavy use. So you take it and you
dropped it down.
you stow it on yourself.
That was
and
too
you
low,
continue
way
on.
too low.
Yeah.
Anybody else gonna do anything?
Yeah, did my thing. She did her thing. Failed at it, but.
Wait, after I get rejected, can I do a cake stand? I'm like, okay.
Can't get a man, so I'm gonna get drunk.
Sure. Roll for cat.
Okay.
Don't forget
Do I add that off of anything like dexterity?
Yes, on this very rich people boat, you have to tell you what. Roll an intelligence.
But I say, I don't think there's gonna be a keg
Intelligence?
there.
Yes, roll an intelligence check. Just to
Can I
see-
do it with like a champagne keg?
I'm pretty sure champagnes don't come in.
It does
Okay,
not.
my intelligence is a 5. So,
Oh.
and then I critted.
She gonna find some random keg on
So
it.
15.
So what you find out is not on the top deck of the ship, obviously, because top deck of the ship you have your like your place where they do the driving, like the I forget what it's called, the
bridge.
Yeah, the bridge, and then you have what's essentially. Thank you. You have like you have a hunting lounge, which is pretty much just where the fancy rich VIP people go to drink and hang out. What you find out is what you're looking for is on the 4th floor. That's where like the
Cowboys.
the engine room, the bilge pumps, your supplies and pipes and stuff. Like this is below where the kitchen stuff is.
That's where it is.
That's where you can store the good food.
I'm like, okay, and then I like run over there.
Yeah, exactly. You
Down to the 4th deck.
make one more intelligence check just because they didn't give you exact directions.
Okay.
Just to see how long it takes you.
Oh, 6.
All right, so
3 hours.
You're dumber than me.
yeah, it's gonna take you. You get there with about 30 minutes to spare before the main announcement. So you're having to kind of like hurriedly slam these back.
Okay, so I'm like, get out of the way! And then like I run over there like, what is that beach show?
Baywatch.
Yeah, I run over there Baywatch style and like in front of like all the engineers and they're like all cheering me on, I guess. And I go to do it. Oh, I crit and
All right, so yeah, you are.
okay, that off of a 9, so just a lot.
20.
I gotta tell you, you are a buff woman. Like you are a woman who's hard hitting and guys are scared of. Like you crush kegs like they crush bus. Like it is just not even a competition. So you're doing like a 45-second keg stand. Well, it should not be feasibly possible for the amount. But
Watch out now. She gonna hurt you.
now you will be a little tipsy. But
Yeah, you just killed a whole keg in 45. It's gonna hit you in a minute.
yeah.
It's gonna hit you.
this whole time that all this stuff's going down, I'm going to be off on my own, kind of doing like different flips and push-ups and stuff like that. Some of what I'm doing, I'm trying to be a little flashy to impress people, but I'm not gonna do anything that I don't feel confident that I can do.
I'm getting better. Sorry, getting closer.
So
what are you doing? You're just showing off.
He's showing off, bro.
I'm doing a little bit of showing off with a little bit of working out and exercising.
Okay.
Just trying to impress some people around,
A
you
little
know,
bit
get some
working out,
fans.
a little bit of exercise, all showing off.
Just trying to find.
Tell you what, make a dexterity check.
Okay, but
Yeah, you got to roll this.
But
time.
like I was saying, everything I'm doing, I'm not like I'm being very careful about what I'm doing. So I'm not trying to do something so flashy that I'll end up like flipping off the ship or something. I'm being very conscious about this.
Please flip off this.
I'm not doing anything that crazy. So by the way, I'm using this cool orange dice given to me by 37 Zombies. So shout out to 37 Zombies. Appreciate you guys. They're a cool gaming group that does things at Gen Con. Really nice people. So yeah, if you ever go to Gen Con, check out 37 Zombies. Anyways, this is my let's see. This is my first time rolling it on camera. I got 5. Okay, good on you, 37 Zombies.
All right, so your workout routine, oddly enough, in the middle of, again, a rich people's meet and greet Halloween bash spectacular, it attracts some attention. You're not sure if it's the right kind of attention, but people are definitely looking at you. Like, you have a few people drop like $5 and $10 bills, like they think maybe you're a hired act for the ship.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
And eventually, like, one of the staff comes up and asks you for your performing license, and you have to stop.
Okay, I'm like, 1 second, sir. Ooh, money. And I just start like picking up some money.
Ooh, and you can write down that you've made about $150.
Cool.
Damn.
These are rich people, so they're throwing like 20s. All right,
I nerd. Do you do anything? Or are you still after the effects of the tase?
he probably just sweats.
He's at the buffet. Are you kidding me?
Hey, he's over there he's eating his shrimp and going.
Funnily enough, one of his character descriptions is loves buffet. So
He's over at the clam tower like,
Hey, no.
He's heavy breathing, staring at the pretty girls and eating buffet.
How come everyone's making my decision for me? I haven't done shit.
Cause you're a nerd.
okay, you're right. What do you want to do?
I want to go find some video games because fuck everyone.
all right, so
Video games.
All right, so tell you what, make an intelligence check with disadvantage.
Hot. You gotta roll 2.
What?
You have to roll 2.
Disadvantage.
Take the lowest.
Oh.
10.
Yeah, it takes you about a good solid 2 hours, 3 hours, and eventually, because you're so smart, you figure out that you were totally being led on by the people that were pointing you in various directions. Like they essentially did the thing in the military where they send you to find canned AIR
Oh my god.
or headlight fluid. Yeah, you went on your headlight fluid
You
quest,
wanna go find some blinker fluid?
and you're pretty sure you could hear laughter when you finally realized that, yeah, you were totally being.
And from the distance you hear.
Now, as the night progresses, again, we're that's pretty cool actually. But we reach a point where over the ship's intercom, it's like, attention, ladies and gentlemen, we need you all to approach the what's it called? The bridge? Yeah, the bridge of the ship for the announcement and commencement of tonight's activities.
The fuck are we doing?
You're being called to the top of the ship.
Why?
Well, that's your choice.
'Cause you're a nerd.
It's your because this is the main like announcements and celebrations. It's
Are
your
we getting
choice.
paid?
It's your choice if you want to go or not.
I want to play video games.
There are none.
All right.
Could be a virgin.
So, are you choosing to stay below deck?
Yes.
All right. Excellent. Take your character off the top of the ship then.
Ah,
All right.
man overboard.
Anybody else going to stay out, or are all of you going to
I'm
the
coming
top?
up.
I'll follow the majority of the group, so if you guys both go, I'll go with you.
Okay.
I'm going
And if you'll
directionist.
draw like a small box or something towards the front of the ship, just yeah. Excellent.
called the bar.
Thanks. I couldn't remember if it was bow or stern.
It's overall.
Well, no, you guys are
Outside.
That's like a stage.
Oh.
You can put this guy.
Well, we're ready for a party with him in charge.
So yeah, you guys are spread. Are you guys all together or are you spread out?
I want to stand next to my friends, my team. You guys are a team.
I'm
Okay,
stand next to each other.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Are you guys closer to the stage or are you closer to the pool area?
Who's that guy?
Stage.
This is
Oh
me.
wait. Oh, that's you? Oh, okay.
He's not Thor.
This is
They are not saying that's me. You just moved me away.
Yeah, you
Okay.
can move those a little further back. Those are just going to be
I
like
am not in the back, sir. You will put me back in the front.
Yeah, those are just random milling civilians, so you know that the deck's packed, essentially.
Okay.
So,
Burp.
so what happens is he's just doing his general announcements like, "Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's event. We're happy to have everyone here for the celebration of Hallows Eve. I know it's a little unusual to some of you, but this is something that spans many universes and many cultures, brings people together where they can actually and enjoy themselves and dress in odd and fascinating ways. And first what we're going to be doing is actually our costume contest with a $10,000 prize pool to whoever wins. Now we're going to go ahead and start. Do we have any volunteers, anything like that?
I volunteer.
Are you in costume?
I have a trick up my sleeve. So I don't appear to be in costume, but I have an idea.
He looks at you blankly and he's like, right, do we have any costumes?
Me.
Anybody?
No, I say, 1 second, sir. And I go, and I conjure like fire dragon around me.
Right. All right. So you.
Yeah.
I thought that's impressive.
So I'm just gonna say I'm like this.
All right. So you took the time to get
Yeah.
dressed in the meantime.
Yeah.
Both of you did.
No, I'm gonna say I'm actually a man dressed up as a woman.
Wow, that's impressive.
A bearded lady situation. All right.
Yes, and don't I look convincing? So I should win the $10,000.
Well, see, this is a competition, and you see like about 30 or 40 other people in costumes, various things. So he starts lining guys up on the stage, and
I
you
would
guys.
like to contest your claim. Bring the nerd out. Let him touch you. If you let him touch you, then you're a guy, and we'll all be okay.
What?
And you
I
guys
don't want him touching me either. I can't confirm I'm a guy.
Right. So you guys are about midway through the line. So if you could just separate yourself from Vincent's character just a little bit. There we go. And so you're all standing there. He finishes his announcements like, all right, and we'll allow the night to commence. And it's just kind of like one of those things where it's like the typical like limbo music plays, like the da-da, da-da, da-da. It's playing and people are just parading through with their costumes. Rachel, your character gets up on stage.
Oh boy.
Woo, aren't I? Don't I make a hot woman? Gee, wow, I never look like this.
And as you're parading
fake.
on stage to show off
Probably.
your, we'll loosely say costume, you hear a blood-curdling scream from the back of the ship.
I'm like, hey,
Exactly. And so you see like people instantly just kind of shocked, confused, scared. They're kind of like look behind to see what's going on. Are you looking as well?
yeah,
Make
because
a
it can't be
perception
me
check.
that they're screaming at. Hopefully.
And you guys hear it as well. You're welcome to make perception checks if you're wanting to investigate.
Sure. What's the perception?
Because of their wisdom.
Just
maybe?
yeah.
Okay.
Most of what you're going to be using is strength decks, and I'll improvise it if it
I
doesn't
got
exactly.
a 4.
I got 8.
I got 2. I ended up putting my own based off of his total number and just kind of. So I used the same total that he has, but I rearranged it for what I felt like.
Yeah, no, you were perfectly fine. That's
So
excellent.
My character is the weakest in the wisdom, so I don't hear anything.
All right, yeah, well, no, you hear it. It's just
Okay.
you're kind of in the crowd,
Wow.
so you can't really.
Right?
Yeah, we both.
Y'all
got
ain't so
that
dumb
one.
now.
The crowd's so dense that you can't see through to see what's happening. You're just like the other people, where you're looking around and all you can see is other people's heads. You rolled,
This
and
is a
Hayden, you rolled
balance.
1.
roll again, just
Okay.
because you're up on stage, so you'll have elevation.
Okay, 5 plus 3, 8.
Okay, so
Oh no, wait, intelligence, right?
Yes.
No, wisdom. Okay, yeah, 8.
all right, so what both of you see is, since you're kind of on the stairs ready to go, is you see the crowd split just a little bit, and there's a man lying on the ground, and there's another creature that is ripping through his rib cage. And at first you think that it's like, oh man, this is like a really cool act, and then you realize, oh man, that's not an act. And right about that point, you see another flash as another guest gets tackled, and suddenly you see like a guy just morphing into a creature that you've never seen before. And
And where's the announcer at? That was announcing the costume contest and stuff. Is he?
He's.
That one goes.
It's kind of like with crowds and panic.
this one is
How it
really
typically happens is it's a wave. So he's seeing it and he's like, "Oh, that's interesting. We didn't have any kind of, like he's trying to rationalize
Now,
it."
does he look? So we can see him.
The rich guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's up on
and
stage.
it's not the same rich guy that talked to him. Is it? It's not the same rich guy that was guarding the weapons, is it?
No.
Okay.
This is like the
I
host.
didn't think so. I was just making sure. So does this rich guy? Did he look weird in any way? Like, did he look like?
He's foreign, bro.
Make a perception check. I'll let you make a retroactive one.
3.
No. He just looks like your typical like Master Wayne, just like your rich butler.
Okay, just like a rich butler guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Rich.
Or Mr. Monopoly, if you will, just like that kind of look.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you guys see like spread throughout, like people morphing into these huge creatures that you've never seen before, and they begin attacking guests, and just people are screaming, people are running, everything's absolute chaos. And
Use the techniques you watched me perform.
and actually, in between you guys, one of the other guests starts hulking out. Like you see the fur rushing up their arms and their muscles bulging, and them just being like. And
This is why I stay below deck.
what are you guys doing?
My whole response is, nah, bro, that costume looks too good. You can't have this. I'm gonna do a little mace swing uppercut.
All right, make an attack.
Yeah.
On which one? Because you're currently here.
Well, he said there was one that
Yeah.
came between us.
I don't have enough figurines
That's okay.
to like throw in, so
Unless it's really really big
Wait,
one.
how many werewolves are there supposed to be?
Several.
there are you can't tell.
Oh, okay.
There's people running and screaming, and there's people getting literally ripped limb from limb. Your best guess is, tell you what, make another perception check just to try to get a general idea of how many people are up.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there you go.
Oh.
You can re-roll that one since it was
Okay.
kind of, but I can re-roll.
So 10 plus 3, 13.
All right, so your best guess, there were probably about 400 people on the deck. Like massive deck, and
Huge deck.
yeah, huge deck.
So big.
The best that you can tell, probably at least 50 of these things. Like people are, and some of them are in the process of changing. Some of them are fully changed, and
Shoot him before they change. Shoot him
it's
before
just
they change.
yeah, it's an absolute bloodbath.
So who's the wisest of my team?
Me.
Okay.
What's your
And,
wisdom?
and that's not including
8.
like people running down the stairs. Like
8, but you're like
These-
all away from
Yeah,
us
okay.
because
You're below deck.
yeah,
you
he's
decided not to join.
Well-
yeah. We'll get to him in a minute. He's gonna have his own little adventure.
Oh,
All right, so on my swing, here we go. I'm gonna do this big uppercut swing on this thing.
I want to.
That's fine.
Oh.
No, so am I adding that to the hit or I don't know how you want to do the hit thing.
Well, with the 1, we'll just count it as automatic miss. Just
Okay, that's fine.
just for the sake of anything higher than a 1, you just add your to hit, and you're like you would with other ones,
Okay,
just
yeah.
a typical like. But
Swing with.
so with the crowd, you go to swing, and it's just like you have to excuse me, just
You people get the hell out of the way!
yeah, your weapon's a little too big for the density of people panicking around you.
Stupid people with panics.
Okay, while I'm on stage, I'm gonna like take my shotgun out of my like cleavage and then like shoot it at the nearest one.
All right,
Don't hit me, please.
It's over there.
No,
Is it
there's
here?
one literally between us. That's what I'm saying. Don't shoot me on
yeah,
accident.
you can use the harpy right here to kind of like indicate.
lady. As she goes to fire, can I use my dexterity to try to grab any nearby people that's kind of in the area that she's firing towards and try to pull them away to make sure that they won't be shot upon and try to get them to safety is like my priority?
You're a couple of feet away from them because they're up on stage and on the stairs, and you're kind of like in the crowd right here.
Yeah.
So what I'll let you do is, there's easily like 10 people around you, and there's staircase beside you. I'll let you try to like ferry them towards the staircase, or like try to help them with evacuation, because panicking people are, they're running,
Yeah.
they're
So
jostling.
as everyone's panicking, I'm gonna try to like as I see that you're getting ready to take the shot and you're pulling it out. I'm like, I'm gonna try to move these people downstairs to try to get people to safety. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to run to do that.
Oh, you're gonna come
Should I
visit
do
me.
dexterity with this?
I'll let you do a dexterity just so you're not swept up in the stampeding crowd that you're trying to control.
2.
I have a total of 10. So.
Okay, so what happens is you do manage to ferry the people, but like any kind of like massive crowd when it's moving, you're kind of going, you kind of, excuse me, you can't
going
really,
downstairs with them.
yeah, you're starting to slowly be ferried down the stairs as well.
Okay.
You did a good job, though. You got it.
As I'm going downstairs, as I'm kind of getting stuck going downstairs, I want to shout out to my other crew members and say, hey guys, see you later, going down here. Bye.
You guys can make a perception check with disadvantage because you kind of got other things going on right now.
Yeah, roll 2.
Oh, disadvantage, right? Well, I just rolled a 2.
I have 5.
So 2 with the wisdom. 5.
All right.
Idiots.
So you've
We're kind of in the middle of a fight.
yeah, there's a lot of screaming and a lot of like din of like general panic, discord, and people being ripped apart. So you hear like yeah,
I'm
It-
not really
it's-
paying attention.
That's what you hear.
yeah, it's kind of lost.
Yeah, I tried.
So you're going to just hit him with your boomstick.
Okay.
Boomstick.
Yeah.
Damn it.
So is it
Smacking
plus
the
4 to hit? So it
titties.
has to be over 4 for it to hit the target? Is
No. It's like whatever you roll, because with other rolls, it's carryover damage, right?
Yeah.
So essentially, you add plus 4 to what your roll.
Oh,
is.
okay.
So it better not be a 1.
So 8.
8. All right, and yeah. So without a doubt, you definitely hit this guy. It's just and how close are you to him? You're within like 5 feet, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, add your because
2 damage.
there's a top one which is I think plus 4 and a bottom one which is plus 2 because of the range of the shotgun. So yeah, your plus 4 is perfect. But
Okay.
uh,
Should I roll? So I'm rolling for damage.
yeah, go ahead and roll for damage too.
Okay. 5.
So 4 and then 1 or
It's a 3.
3 and
3
then what's
plus
your
the 2 is 5.
plus?
Plus your dex.
Wait, it should be
Go
plus
ahead.
4 damage, right?
Oh, I just see plus 4 to hit and then plus 2 damage.
He has it set up differently than
Yeah.
normally, so I don't.
Because I think it's
So it's not. So
yeah,
it's
right
7.
right plus 4 if they're within 5 feet and plus 2.
Oh,
if
I
it's-
see it now.
Yeah.
Oh my
Do you want to use a
God.
pencil?
I already did this.
Yeah, sorry, I had to kind of cram for space because I thought of that at the last minute for the shotgun.
Okay, so 7.
All right, so yeah, without a doubt, you and you see like a huge spray. Oh, it's not dead yet,
Oh, okay.
but all right. So yeah, it's really messed up. It's bleeding a lot. It's missing a huge chunk of flesh, and it's just like it's still like half person, so it's just like just confused. Are you guys gonna do anything else? Move anywhere or try to go with the crowd? Because you see clearly a lot of these people are getting killed or running, and the guy behind you, the rich guy, has booked it.
Are most people funneling down the staircases?
They are trying to get as far away from the violence as they can.
Or are they
while-
jumping overboard?
No.
At this point, would you say that with her opening shot and all that, there are less people around us now? Because there's been a little time for the people to go, and the fact that they hear shots, they're going to be moving further away from
Yeah,
us.
I
Shot,
feel like
shot,
all
shot,
the like we should stay here and fight. while
I just want
everybody tries
to
escape.
finish my swing through and just crack this thing.
That's entirely up to you guys whether you want to try to fight the creatures, which are slowly becoming more and more as people are transforming,
True, I guess we
or
should
I just
leave
want to finish this one
everybody.
off.
So, well, where is there
Big
to like
heal.
run away to?
The downstairs.
Okay.
yeah, you have the option because both of you have both of your weapons, like your primary and your secondary weapons, so
Yeah.
you're not as worried about being weak. You've lost your primary weapon, so you're using your fist right now, which is still great, but he's pretty much. We're not going to say useless, but you don't have as much of an impact.
You're fodder, bro.
We won't say you.
However, depending on what you guys want to do with this situation, you can try to be heroes. You can try to clear the top deck. You can try to save people as much as you can. Just trying to figure out what you want to do. But in the meantime, we're going to go to Zach. Zach, what floor are you on? You have 4 to choose from.
What deck are you on?
Third one.
You're on the third floor?
Where the
All right.
armory is.
I'll let you choose between, you have cabins, storerooms, like a pool hall, like a kind of cigar lounge area, and the armory.
I don't know. Anything's going on, right?
You have no idea what's going on up top.
Up
no.
top. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, would he be able to hear it at all? If he
No, because
On a ship, you're talking about like inches of like steel and concrete.
Yeah,
containers.
I've never been on the ship. So.
And he's 3 decks down.
I'm in the pool hall shooting pool because everyone wanted to go see the announcement.
You shooting at yourself, bro?
Yeah.
All right.
Practice.
Yeah, so you're just like, you're just, yeah, exactly.
Missed.
So, tell you what, make a perception check.
That's intelligence, correct?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. 9.
Was that a 1?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so
I fucking hate you guys.
what you kind of, I mean, you can get a new one, just put it in dice jail. So what you kind of notice while you're shooting pool, and you can put your character off in like a little square room if you want to draw it,
He's in his own jail.
is you were initially here by yourself. Like maybe one other guy and like a bartender at the whiskey lounge. And
Oh fuck! I know where this is going.
so over time, you notice that eventually you notice that there are 1 or 2 other people in the place with you. And these guys are wearing, they're actually pretty, it's a guy and a girl. They're wearing really sharp like business attire, like,
And millionaires.
They are very oddly attractive. Like there's conventional attractive, and then there's like attractive.
They look kind
And
of hot.
you see, you don't see it,
You're
but you
attractive, I see what
hear
that is.
a vague like sound. And
Someone's choking to death. Oh well. Gotta make the 8 ball.
are you still focusing on shooting?
I hear it. I'm just like, that's weird.
Okay, so
I'm more or less just in my mind thinking that was weird. Whatever.
Someone's
What could I
feeding
do?
right now, and you're trying to hit the 8 ball.
so what you notice is
Nothing.
eventually the mail comes up to your pool table. Do you mind if I interrupt?
No. What's up?
He's going to flip the pool table across the room.
I mean, if you wanted to play, you could have just said so, bro.
Oh, I do want to play,
Oh.
but more with you than with the pool. And so now you look up and you pay very close attention to what you thought were very attractive people now aren't suddenly so attractive. His skin's ashen white and his jaw is distended.
Oh, it's that kind of.
As he opens his mouth, just you see teeth. I'm talking 3 rows of dagger sharp teeth. And he has black claws. And he's going to take a swipe at you.
You want to die.
That's what I should stay with
You
her.
are the squishy person, and you have
I
no
got the pool
defense.
stick in my hand.
Use that as a steak. Like,
I was gonna shove it down the throat.
Sure, you are the fat.
It's worth a shot,
You
bro.
are the overweight spellcaster. Let's hit him with the pool stick.
Hey, down the throat though. That's a good. I mean.
Yeah, down the
you gotta
throat.
just whack it with it.
Yeah, you whack, you get 1 hit down the throat.
Yeah.
We're supposed to get it into the heart, though?
yeah, that's
Down the throat to the heart.
They don't do that.
Yeah,
But it's a pool stick, it's not that sharp. If it can't penetrate the skin,
Yeah, he
it's
doesn't
like,
have strength, dog.
I mean, you could break it, and
Yeah, but it's still
Now
so
I'm going
weak.
down the
but
throat.
then that would also require him knowing that too.
Yeah.
It'd be hard for the vampire to bite him if he had a giant pole stick down his.
unless he goes.
All right, so
Maybe it's got garlic.
so tell you
What did you eat at the buffet earlier? Do you have garlic breath from it? You just breathe on. He's like,
So Zach, before you can do that with the pool stick, he's just going to grab you and throw you across the room.
Oh shit.
He rolled well.
Like we were talking, like you were just like yeeted across this room into the wall. And you're going to take. What's your armor?
Shield is 4. No, 1. Damn it. What's your armor?
All right, you're taking
Armor's
8,
1.
so just do your reduction and do your damage.
So armor is down to nothing, and damage is 45.
But
I
the
got
guard.
And for the purposes of this, the armor does come back. It's just
Well, for now it's gone. So 0. My guard is 0, so 6. So I'm at 39 HP.
Okay.
And what does the shield
You're so
do?
squishy.
Oh, I guess you would have to brace
Yeah,
for
it's
it.
just they're just reduction,
Oh, okay.
essentially.
Shit.
You're gonna die. There's 2 of those.
What? Why does everyone say I always die?
And you see
you're the virgin, bro.
and
I was gonna
so
say you're not in a virgin.
so from where you're where you just reset your clock, you look up and you see like the female just like feeding on the half of the bartender that she ripped off.
Ooh.
I would probably look at it the other way. I think you probably got plot armor. In 80s horror tropes, virginity helps.
Oh,
Yeah.
true.
So
You'd
let
be
me
okay,
so
man.
let me ask you, because ironically he threw you pretty close to the door. What are you going to do?
Getting the fuck out. Run to the armory, bro.
Scramble your pudgy butt out of there.
Fuck
Do you know
this.
where the armory is? Make an intelligence check. Because I
No.
think you said you went directly to the pool hall and you were kind of
13.
13?
It's on the same floor.
You might have passed by it.
I remember it's down the hall and
I think
to
you
the
should roll
left.
with disadvantage in his panic state.
No,
my intelligence is
he's a nerd. He has that like Rain Man thing of he's like, okay, I searched here for video games and they didn't have it. Here for video games. So yeah, we'll say you start running, and eventually we'll come back. When we come back to you, you'll have reached the armory, possibly. But as you're running too, you see a couple of other people like you that did not go up to the top of the deck, running around, and you're passing various bits and pieces of people. You hear from like one of the cabins to the side, you hear an ominous like wet crunching sound.
I'm
And-
running past. Fuck that.
All right, great. So back to you guys, or Vincent. We'll start with you since you got rushed downstairs. You have reached the second floor.
You went people surface.
Okay.
On the second floor, since you didn't really explore this area as much, and you went down the front staircase, right? So you're actually towards the back of the ship, not the front.
Okay.
Towards the back of the ship, you see like larger dining halls. You see where the kitchens are, things like that.
Kitchen.
And you're kind of what you see down here is you see similar to his stuff. You see white, gangly people with mouths way too big for their face, black claws, and you also see like 1 or 2 of whatever the hell was upstairs ripping through people. Like
So they seem to be 2 different types of creatures we're facing.
Yes.
And they seem to be not fighting one another, but fighting all the humans.
they seem to be just killing whatever's not them.
As in, but is them both of them, or them separate from them? That
Make a
makes
perception check,
sense. Okay.
or use your intelligence instead of your wisdom here.
Okay. 5. But I did get a 1. So
You
it
can't
was
really
a-
tell if they're fighting each other, but you can definitely tell that
They're
whatever-
destroying a lot of stuff.
yeah, whatever is not these things is getting ripped to shreds, and you're pretty sure that you would be on that list.
So currently a lot of people. I went crowd people surfing down the stairs, and then now that we're kind of like on this floor, across the room, we see these monsters devouring these people.
It's kind of like everywhere you go, you see some of these things popping up like out of the woodworks.
Wait, maybe we should maybe the rich people have something to do. I feel like they're always doing evil things, so maybe they're behind it.
Now, what you notice as well, and this is just kind of because you're so well trained in martial arts, which usually dictates observing very small things that are slightly out of the ordinary, is you see a guy in kind of a whitish robe with red trim, and you don't really remember seeing this kind of costume or anything like that. It kind of sticks out as just, that's really odd. And it's less because it's a costume and more because it's like a period piece costume. Like it's something that you wouldn't typically see at this kind of party.
Okay, and what is that guy doing?
He's actually walking in the opposite direction from where you are towards the back of the ship. He's walking towards the front of the ship. Just kind of like making his way through the crowd without being noticed because people are panicking.
And it seems like none of the monsters seem to be reacting to it in a way where they're trying to attack him.
You see him walk past one, and there's not really a reaction, and you're not sure if it was because it was ripping apart
Yeah,
a
fair
human
enough.
or because it was some kind of mutual thing. But it just strikes you as very odd.
I'm gonna yell at him as loud as I need to try to get his attention amongst all the chaos. And say, "Sir in the white robes, turn around and come here."
Okay, you're actually doing that.
Yeah.
All right.
But I'm gonna prepare myself to fight. Like,
You just put a target on yourself there, bro.
it's okay.
No, actually, what he does is he looks up. He does that kind of like, huh, and just, kind of books it through the crowd. Like he's making
Away from me.
Yeah, he's going about.
I was
his
expecting
business.
for like the other critters to be like hear that noise.
Yeah, I mean, you did attract the attention of critters
Oh, okay, there we go.
because you did kind of just yell like a jackass in the middle of a panic. But
I mean, they're gonna be attacking people regardless if I yelled or not.
yeah,
It's not like they're just wandering around and then I yelled and brought all of them to these people.
hey guys, check it out, dinner's here.
Yeah.
But yeah, you definitely notice like one or two of them like ears perk up and they're kind of like looking towards the
Okay.
sound.
Is there any rooms that I could try to like direct people in and then like start like barricading the room?
Well, actually, when you now that you mention it, you see a large group of people like bolting like a door shut. Like you see people like running towards the back of the kitchen where the deep freezers and stuff are, and you see like a door shut, or you see
They're locking themselves in the
you
freezers.
see people either locking themselves into the freezers, or a few of them are grabbing like kitchen knives or various other implements and trying to like. You see a guy like absolutely hook off a guy's arm. Like it's just like some of the people are grabbing what they can to fight. They're trying to barricade. They're trying to do whatever they can.
Look at this. Look at this. Making themselves cold cuts.
But so where are you going? Are you trying to just stay in the central area to meet up with your friends, or are you trying to go with the crowd to a safer place and lock yourself in?
I don't want to lock myself in the freezer. I just don't feel like. Yeah, I don't feel like that will go well.
Well,
I will sort of.
do you go to the bottom of the staircase?
How about this? I'm going to kind of run back to where most of the people are running to try to defend themselves and barricade themselves. However, I'm not barricading myself in the freezer. I'll kind of be at the forefront of the defense.
So you're at like the front of the kitchen, like where the
where some other people are
where
using
the like
knives
tickets
and
and
trying to fight
stuff
off and
like
stuff.
that are.
Yeah, so like I'm kind of like on the front lines of the defense.
So what you see is you see one of the actual like shipmates, the seamen or whatever you want to call them. I couldn't think of what they were actually called for a moment there. But
Spermin.
no, they're not called spermen. that sounds like a really messed up mermaid. It's sperman. But
Cowboy mermaid.
exactly, cowboy bebop. Spike sperman. But anyway, so you see an actual like crewmate, and he's like, "Wait a minute, I recognize you." This is kind of like to a corner
I know
where
who you
people
are.
are fighting because he's like, "You come here. Look, I know things are extremely hectic right now. You have to get to the armory. There's too much going on up here. We might be able to hold them, we might not, but you guys need something to take care of this. We can hold them off up here. You got to get to the armory. We need you at 100%. Your fists, I don't care what you think, you need your weapons. Get to the armory now."
Get to the armory.
You can count on me. And I give him like the anime wink with the sparkly eye.
My God.
And you see him get tackled by something. You just hear like rending metal and just werewolf just tackles him to the ground. He's just like, oh, trying to fight it
I
off.
say, "Remember, bro, you got this," and I take off running into the armory.
Excellent. And you hear like through the sound of imminent pain and death. Thanks, bro.
Keep it up.
All right, so you guys, what are you doing? Are you still gonna be fighting on top deck?
If she shot it, I want to hit it.
All right.
Sledge this thing.
Yeah. By this point, most of the crowd is either dead, dying, running downstairs, or whatever these giant.
So what I'm
dog-like-
hearing is not in my way.
What you're hearing is targets or potential slipping hazard.
I'll stop swinging.
Blood bits, pieces. I mean, it's pretty. The swimming pool's pretty red.
take a swing on this thing.
Swing, bada, 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 swing, bada, bada.
Not a one.
Yeah, I know. So just add it with your
You suck.
to hit and like your strength and all that. Like just add your. You've got your strong weapon. So
Yeah. So add the strength and the damage.
yeah.
So that's 9, 13, 15.
So yeah, without a doubt, you hit it right where she like blew a chunk clean out of this thing, and you hear the sound of like wet fleshy cracking, and it just makes this like between like that whimper and breath being taken away, crumbles to the ground.
There you go.
It's not moving.
Stupid people in my way.
Alrighty, I think the rich people are behind this, so I'm gonna run up to where all the bourgeois folks were.
So you're running to the hunting lounge,
Yeah.
which is like just a small like square like rum bar kind of thing at the front.
Oh, so I can already see it.
Yeah, it's like behind the stage, like at the front of the ship. They
Like right
set
here?
up they set up like a small like tiki bar thing at the.
You just lean over the shotgun. They're like,
Okay, so I jumped down
It was you,
where
wasn't
they're
it?
all hiding.
Okay, are you going into the building? Because it looks like a large number of crewmen and stuff have barricaded the door. And
large number of seamen.
yes,
Okay, then
You
I
blow it down with a
guess
shotgun.
that will like kill all those people. Alrighty, do we have like any idea what's going on? Like how we
It's
can
all
solve
kill or be
this?
killed right now.
well,
Okay.
tell you what. Why don't you make a wisdom? We'll say a wisdom perception check, just because investigation is a bit.
Okay.
You're stupid though.
Okay, so I got a 6.
I mean, to the best of your knowledge, you've never seen these things. Like not even like a odd thing of, hey, I've never met you, what's your name kind of thing. Like these creatures aren't anything you've seen on Anthos, the place that you're on. Like they don't look like they've come from this world. Because you're familiar enough, having been adventurers for a while, that there are different worlds and different places that you can travel to,
Okay.
if you have the means and the capacity. These things aren't from here. You'll know where they are, but they're not from here.
Okay. Right, for now, I'm gonna yell to my teammates that we need to get people on life rafts and like try to get them out of
Teammate.
here.
I'm the only one up
Oh,
there.
I'm gonna be like, well, we need to evacuate people on
Well,
the
currently
life rafts.
the term life raft is a bit redundant for most of the people on the deck you're on.
I know, but whoever else we can get, we need
There's
to get everybody
not.
else to like.
The living are.
The living are below deck currently.
Yeah, you and me are the only ones alive up top. Other than the critters.
Like there might be some that are injured, bleeding out, or not as ripped apart, but for the most part,
And your character is going down with everybody else.
well, you look around and you don't see them.
I'm currently heading. Yeah, but I'm somewhere.
I'm
below
on the
that.
3rd floor.
Fat
Yeah.
boy's chugging along.
You remember like hearing his voice vaguely, and you're pretty sure you saw him like getting carried away with the crowd, so you know he's at least below deck. You don't know where.
Okay, so I guess as my role as a protector, I'm gonna go down where I know everybody else is and try to get them up and like out of here.
What?
Don't save anyone. Fuck that.
Because you're trying to save like injured people on the deck
Yeah.
full of werewolves.
Yeah, right?
Okay.
So you're up top. You're on top of this.
Tell you what.
Okay.
Roll 2d6 for me.
Let's do these.
I'm so,
I'm confused too, but I'm just
It
trying
won't explode or anything like that.
two threes, so 6.
All right. So what you manage is you see like a vague like hand reaching out. So you flip over the body of somebody, and there's a lady there that had gotten buried underneath somebody else's.
It's Emma.
You help her up. She's perfectly healthy, and together you guys manage to pick up like 2 other people. One's missing an arm, one's bleeding pretty heavily, and and the lady that you picked up, like she's blind in one eye essentially. Like they're pretty banged up.
Okay, so
And you start ferrying them towards the stairs. Are you going down as well?
yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna escort them.
And Buck, what are you doing? You see your other companion starting to head down with with some currently alive people.
Currently.
That won't last for long.
How many are remaining on top deck with me?
By your count, because the crowds have started to clear out of people that are currently living,
Yeah.
at least 20 to 30.
Woo! Now,
And-
if I was
and
Ingasami,
you-
that'd be a whole different thing.
Yeah, you're not terribly sure how long they're going to be distracted by their lunch before they notice you.
That means probably not long.
Yeah. And I don't think old Buck can
And
handle all that.
actually, let's see here.
So,
Yeah, you see about 3 of them just kind of like looking up at you already, and they're starting to slowly stalk towards you.
yeah, no, I'm like, run! And I'm gonna run downstairs.
Nope, 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 nope.
All the way with the nope.
All right, so eventually he catches up to you. 2 of you guys, are you going down this staircase, or are you going down the? You guys went down the same one as
Yeah, because it's the one that's right next to the stage.
Yeah.
Chew. All right, perfect.
Bless you.
No, it's his name. Great joke. But so yeah, are you guys? You guys see in front of you like a dining room, and to the very back.
I'm figuring it out right now.
Bless you.
Easy inside.
But you see to the very back a kitchen area that's been completely blocked off. Like you see like essentially like metal trays, shutters, anything that could be like tacked to something, blocking it off. But
That's
you
not-
see
that
you
no
see a crewman who's very very badly wounded, just limping his way up to you. It's like. Third floor,
Third floor.
armory. Just go.
Okay,
Go,
so
go.
I start bolting off really quick.
Oh, so this is one that talks.
Yeah, same one.
Man, he's a trooper.
Yeah. It's because of my inspiring words. that
And
he's able to carry
you,
forward.
you vaguely catch the same thing. Like you see her, she sees you, and it's
Let's
like
get the
we're
flamethrowers.
going towards the armory. And so you start following her, and as you do, you hear from behind just another like a violent growl, and you look behind and you see him looking, and another like of these creatures hulking out of the shadows towards him. He's just like, oh Jesus, oh Christ.
Not again.
And that's before you guys like turn the corner and you're starting to head towards a longer hallway. Now we're
got it,
going.
bro.
Now we're going back to you.
That's me.
He's about to die.
So
Run, fat boy, run.
No, I'm not a asshole.
you spent. You don't even know anymore. Probably a few minutes. Now, are you running or are you trying to sneak?
Fucking running.
You know this boy's running. He's scared.
Well, running and sneaking is the same speed for me because I'm so heavy.
Not exactly, but.
You can't sneak.
So you've made it through a good few of the rooms, and you're coming up on what you're pretty sure is the armory.
I think this is the armory.
You're in a room with a lot of crates, and as you are, you hear just like the faint rustling, like a wind sound, and in front of you, blocking the door, is another figure. Why, hello, darling.
Hey, sexy.
How is your night going?
Well, I've been thrown across the room and had a pool table thrown at me, so pretty good compared to last night.
My, that is unfortunate, isn't it? Don't you hate that when it happens?
Who are you again?
Well, what you can call me is Repeat. And she's going to throw you across the room.
Ow! Bitch.
Lucky for you, she did not roll terribly high, so you don't go through the box behind you.
Oh, good. I only break my back on it.
But you do take 1 damage because you are flimsy and fat.
This bitch.
So it's just like one of those things where the box behind you cracked and you're just like, oh Jesus. And
Oh,
you
my back.
pull yourself out and she's approaching you just like, well darling, it's going to be fun to play with you.
I don't want to die a virgin.
And you see her just like whip out her claws, which are like 2-3 inches long, jagged and black.
Huh. Well,
What are you going to do?
I'm gonna talk to her, but then
Keep in mind you can also spellcast without your
Yeah,
staff.
you're
Oh, I
fucking
can.
spells.
You're not that pathetic.
Well, I figured because my staff was taken away, my iron chest.
Yes, you are essentially a block of tofu right now.
Use garlic gas.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
He has something that makes up a spell. Didn't you say something about him making up a spell or something?
That's the very
He
bottom.
can, but that would be pretty hard metagaming unless he makes a hella good like history
Okay.
check.
No.
Yeah. You could do that. You could make the check just to see.
It'd be funny if he had a spell of charm and he like charms us.
I mean, there's no rule against what you can cast. I pretty much gave you your like a charm would probably be level 1 or 2 on that, but again, use it as you
Ooh,
will.
charm the vampire, get laid, then die.
Throw your iguana meatball at her.
No, iguana. No, meatball.
Yeah, somehow you hear like just like a tongue like.
Meatball?
Oh no, he's riding on your shoulder.
Oh, hi, Meatball. How you going?
Wow, people
Meatball
been
gives
flying,
you
man.
encouragement.
I didn't say it was alive. It might just be like a taxidermied iguana.
Then it's really stiff and you can use it to chop her in the neck.
Take this. You thank you, Meatball.
What are you gonna do, fat boy?
Now running is still an option, but she's pretty much in front of the door, and you can hear more rustling throughout the room. So you're not quite sure if there's others in here, or if it's just some kind of ambient sound.
Do a level 2 spell.
Okay. And just kind of tell me what you want to do, and I can kind of narrate.
I want to set the bitch on fire.
Okay,
When
easy
in
enough.
doubt, use the fire.
Exactly.
Easy enough. So roll 2 dice, or because you're doing a level 1. So yeah, roll 2 d6s.
Oh, I'm doing level 2.
Level 2, roll 3.
Are you doing more of a fireball, more of like a fire stream, or
You guys had too much.
Don't worry, I got.
Thank you.
I got you, fam.
Ooh.
oh, you got 2 sixes.
2 crits.
All right, I believe yours are exploding too.
So, oh wait, this was a 4. Sorry. And 2, so that's
You said it was a 4.
6, 8. That's 20, and then plus 1. Wait, what? So I think it's just straight 20.
It's straight 20, and then because you would technically add, I think, 1 to it because you're using your unarmed.
Each level adds plus 1, so plus 2, so it's 22.
Yeah,
Oh no, or sorry. No mind.
Yeah.
yeah, it's just cumulative damage essentially.
Yeah. Chronotic, so yeah. So 22, I believe.
So 22. All right. So what happens is you let her get close, like she's leaning over you, and you see like just the beginning of her mouth starting to split. Because like these people, you notice they have regular mouths, and then it's just like it just suddenly like out of like another dimension, it just starts to like extend. And you being a guy that's well trained in the arcane, you figure out that what it is they have some kind of glamour that makes them look this attractive. And it's like as their mouth opens, like it just like interrupts that field of glamour around their face.
Oh shit.
So like as the mouth's like creeping open, you're like, would you like to say a one-liner, or would you like me to do it?
You know, oh, I got it. Most women, most basic white girls like fireball.
Easy enough. So yeah, so as you say that, you just straight up like crimson Palmer in the face, just boom, and launch it point blank through her forehead, blowing her head clean off.
Yay!
And actually, the metal behind her, like on the top of the ship, is glowing an angry orange. Like you almost slagged the metal up top.
Whoops.
I thought you said it was angry for a second.
Oh shit, the
You
ship's
have
alive.
infuriated me, the fire spell. But no, a few of the boxes are smoldering. Like you, yeah. This girl is no longer alive.
Well,
Would you like to continue on your way to the armory?
I want to get my ass to the armory. I need my stick and my shotgun.
Fantastic. As you're entering the armory,
I found it.
What you see, like the way the armory is set up, and I didn't do a description of this for you just because you were kind of had a
Yeah.
goal in mind. Is it's essentially like a 3-stage access kind of thing. There's like a chain link fence area, a small like hallway, a vaulted door, and then another room, and then the vault itself. So as you get to the chain link fence, you hear a gunshot, and it happens like right beside you. It's like,
Oh shit.
all right, don't know who you are, but
Hi.
we're not going any further till you introduce yourself, and we're going to come back to you.
Oh.
Me?
So Vincent, you're there. Are you making your way towards the third floor?
Yeah, I should be able to get there in a pretty good amount of time because I'm pretty physically fit, so I'm sprinting towards the armory.
All right, easy,
on that.
easy enough. You're passing a few rooms here and there. You're going down a. Actually,
Stop burping. Jeez.
That's the fat man in me.
all right.
It's
So,
role playing.
did you
That's his
take
character?
question? Because boat typically split into like a left and a right hole. Did you go left or right?
You know me, left-handy always goes lefty.
What?
And did you guys go left or right? By the way.
You know, you would know with me
I'm
being a
gonna
left-handed
say,
person
yeah.
that
He always
being
goes left.
part of the team, I always go left
Make a dexterity check.
to see if I choose to go left or right.
No.
Okay, I was about to say. This is my 6, so I got a 14.
It's exploding, right?
16.
You are incredibly lucky. The check on this was 15.
Must be that
As
cricket.
as you're sprinting, your keen mind and attention for detail notices, oddly enough, this faint shimmer to the hall. So you stop Naruto running, and you skid to a stop right in time, and you notice that the hall where you are, the deep kind of generic staticky carpet, is a slightly different shade, as are the walls. And so you tentatively touch your foot, it goes right through the floor.
Okay.
The floor kind of shimmers and waves, and you see a black figure step out from the other side of the hallway. Oh. Well, I've never had someone actually figure that out. You are quite astute, aren't you? And it's just a man, business suit, ridiculously attractive to the point of being slightly off-putting.
Okay.
As he's approaching the other side, he snaps his fingers. The hallway disappears, and you see that it goes down into where the pool hall was, and there's a bunch of shattered wood that's been spiked upwards. So if you'd failed that perception check, you would have impaled yourself.
Oh.
Okay. So,
Damn.
let's see. I'm gonna say, thank you, sir, for admiring my skills. Now let's see yours. And I go to grab him by the collar and throw him on the wood
He's about
spikes.
like,
Yeah.
he's a little down the hallway approaching you, and there's about a 10-foot gap in the floor where he cleared out this trap.
So he's on the other side of the trap?
Yeah, essentially he
Oh.
was just baiting the trap and kind of like hiding around the corner waiting for it to spring.
He's
Okay.
the one that threw that.
And down below, you can see like one or two of the tips of your perception. You can see one or two people like milling in the pool room. They were kind of waiting for someone to fall on that trap and then spring onto them.
Okay, but they're on the other side of the spike pit.
Yeah, they're like,
They're in the spike pit, and then he's
the spike
on the other side.
yeah, it's like you would have fallen down onto one of the pool tables and impaled yourself, and they would have been like at the bar just waiting to.
So they're down below.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. So I thought you said the other side of the hallway, so I wasn't thinking of
Yeah,
that.
he's on the other side of the hallway. Here, Zach, could you pass me the?
Are there multiple people? Or is this one guy?
Tell me
saying
what to
this?
draw. I can do it.
I need you to draw a long hallway
One guy who set the bait, the other ones that are down
with a
below,
square in the middle.
waiting if you would have fell. and
Larger
they would
square?
feed him. He's the one that set the trap. He's the one that talked to you.
All right, so yeah, this is essentially what you see, and you're on the other side.
So I was running, and I noticed right here. Hold on. No, I was running here, and I noticed right before I stepped here that I could have fallen into the spike pit where these guys are down there.
Well, you didn't notice that. You noticed that the hallway was different, and with your mind, you figured out this is an illusion. So you touched it, and essentially he dispelled the illusion.
Gotcha. And so he's here talking to me.
And
these
they're,
guys are down below.
Yeah,
with
they're
spike
they're
pit.
floor down below, and they're like slowly like just kind of creeping up and just like looking up the opening so they can see you as well.
Okay. So that's not the way I should go. Probably I should probably go the other way, right?
That's up to you.
Well, it's just this way, and then there's the other way, which was right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You can go back the way you came and circle around, or you can. I mean, it's a free trip to the 3rd floor if you jump.
But just to make sure, there's only 2 ways to go. There's left, which is this way, and then right, which is the other way.
Yeah, because essentially, like, ships are very parallel to each
Yeah.
other. It's just this is a small obstacle along this pathway.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna say fire in the hole, and I'm just bluffing, but I'm just gonna say fire in the hole, and then like I'm about to throw a grenade in there, and then just to be funny, because I don't know how they would react to that, and then I'm just gonna go turn and run back down to where the way I came, and then I'm gonna start heading down the other end of the hallway, and if I hear someone else coming up the stairs, I'm gonna turn around and look at them.
As you're running, you hear this very like dry like hissing sound.
It's my ex-fiance.
And you hear the sound of scraping on metal, and you just like, because of your morbid curiosity for some reason, you just look behind you. You see that the 2 below have started to skitter up the side of the walls, like just climbing on the walls, and the other person just like flashes like shadow form across the gap, and they're just slowly making their way, like they're starting to chase after you.
Okay. I guess they're not afraid of grenades.
But you actually meet up with these 2, and so we're going
Hey,
to
we
pick
need
up.
to go this way.
Gotcha, Chew. Let's go.
And you guys like are looking over his shoulders. You see 3 formerly attractive people with their mouths like slowly spreading wide. 2 of them crawling along the walls, like parallel to the 3rd one, as they're like rushing towards you, just like angry and probably violent.
I have a question. Do I have
Murfurter says happy birthday, by the way.
do
Thank
I
you,
have
Murfurter,
normal
appreciate it.
80s woman stuff like hairspray and like a lighter for my cigarettes?
Of
course you
sure,
should.
yeah.
Okay.
You would have packed those along.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't smoke, but you typically have a lighter for other people's cigarettes.
Yeah. So I'm gonna like fashion a fire flamethrower. I'm gonna be like.
Technically, that would work.
So you're going to
see you in
flamethrower
hell.
this group of 3. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm like,
You're
I
in a
got
closed
this.
hallway. They don't have very much farther to go.
I'm actually surprised you're not going to shoot a fuck off huge shotgun.
I'm gonna light them on fire first, and
All right,
then
yeah,
I'm
we'll see.
gonna,
We'll see
shoot
fireworks.
them.
Thank you for the biddies, Murfurter.
Yeah, thank you, dude. But all right, yeah, roll for it.
All right.
We'll
so
say-
what do I roll?
Use your dex or your strength, whichever one you want.
They're the
Both
same.
are 9s.
All right, go for it.
So 14.
Easy enough. You wait till they get close. And are you doing anything, Jeff, with this?
Jeff Papa.
'Cause
Wow.
you see her like gearing up to.
I'm gonna wait and see what happens from this.
All right. So instantly you see it's 2 guys and a girl.
Yeah.
The girl gets close, and you're just like, you know, looks like you're having a bad hair day. And
They probably also used hairspray too, since it's the 80s. So it's like
yeah,
they're
their
even more
hair's, their hair's gonna be totally light up. So yeah, the first one is just like she goes to bite onto you, and you spray it like right up into her mouth. And how much damage did you roll?
It was 14.
14.
That I rolled.
Yeah, easy enough. It just like somehow it like cleaves straight through the back of her head. Like this stuff is like way stronger than it has any right to be.
Well,
Like,
it
this
is
creature's.
80s.
And like as it goes through, you see like the head just like start to peel back and like ash itself. Like from the torso up, it's completely ash.
Sorry, toots.
And she just collapses past you. Right as the second one comes on to you. Are you gonna do anything as your reaction?
While it's walking up on her, like about to try to bite her.
They're full sprint. They're
Yeah.
just
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like as the first one that's closest to her is about to like bite her while
Yeah.
she's ash. Come down and swing.
just whoop.
Nah, I want to club him down.
Oh, nice. All right.
Yeah, smash.
Roll for it. I'll let you have advantage on it. Because you guys were prepared for this.
Right.
He's a really bad fighter. He just had that.
Oh, how are we doing on time, by the way?
It's 2:30.
I didn't know how long you had allotted for this. Too.
Up to 4:30.
4:30. Okay.
Up to.
15 straight down.
All right. Yeah, easy enough. You like cleave through his clavicle. Like it.
Clavicle.
It breaks the arm. It continues through. Like he crunches, almost accordions, and he's not moving. Now the other one is going to make an attack against you.
Which one?
Not you, but her. Yeah, the remaining male is just going to like try to bite onto you.
Am I still spraying? Hopefully.
You are, but you kind of like single target focus, and he like hits you from your flank.
Oh.
The flank shot.
Yep.
Gets inside.
So he is going to do 9,
9 damage?
and you can use your reductions and stuff too.
Okay, so my guard is 2, my armor is 3, 5. Do I also take into account my shield?
Yeah, so it's 3, what is like 8?
6, 8, yeah. Oh,
Alright.
so I only take 1 damage.
Yeah. You're gonna, but let's see here. I need you to make like make a strength check.
Okay.
I had written constant.
10.
10? Okay, yeah, you're fine. Now you will be bleeding for 2 turns, so you'll lose pretty much like 2 more health, but since but you'll lose 2 health over the next 2 turns.
Okay. I'm just going to put 67 now so I don't forget.
Okay.
It would be 60,
7.
65, 2 turns. You lose 2 per
Yeah,
turn?
no,
Oh,
just
2
one per turn.
Oh, 1
Oh.
per turn. Never mind.
Just it's a
Based on
light.
how much you took.
Yeah, it's just a light wound. So
Just a flesh wound.
so there's just one
Tis a
left.
flesh wound.
Vincent, you want to do
Yeah,
anything
no,
to him?
tis a flesh wound.
Because you're kind of behind him, so you
Yeah.
can run up and punch him, or you can
Yeah.
continue on your merry way to the 3rd floor.
No, I'm gonna try to help out my fellow Heydays.
Calm down.
I'm gonna turn around and say, "This is a Heyday Haymaker," and just go in for like the biggest punch I can.
All right, roll for it. You can use strength or dex, just whichever one. If you want to get fancy with it, or if you want to get strong with it.
I'll do a strong Haymaker with this one, so this will be my strength.
Yeah, it's a 6.
It's a very strong haymaker.
Some activity in the chat.
Right, so 15.
You got biddies.
15. Yeah, without issue, you just pop, pop, wow. And I mean, its mouth is open, and because of how distended it is, you actually get up there and you feel like something give inside the mouth, and you're pretty sure like you crack the top of his mouth into his brain.
Oh.
Like you full on like 2-inch death punch this guy's like.
I swear, every time he's fighting, all I hear is like the ta 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 ta.
And yeah, body just limply falls to the ground.
Now look at you. You're welcome.
All right. And are you guys going to continue on your way to the 3rd floor now?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, perfect.
We'll eventually find
Help!
Chubster.
Hey.
And we'll get you guys there pretty quick. In the meantime, are you going to do anything at the door to try to get in?
The dude's like, he shoots at me and he goes like, who are you? I'm like, oh!
That's not a great answer to that question.
Dude, my name is Manny, like I was invited here, like shit's going down.
I didn't invite you here.
You didn't, but some other asshole did.
All right, does it look like I'm the lenient kind of person to let you in right now? I mean, you see what's happening. You saw that person that you just blew apart?
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't want that to be us.
Can I come in then and get my weapon?
Can you prove that you're not one of them?
How do I do that? Do I need to show you my ass?
I mean, how about you just like, I don't know.
You want to give
Just-
me? Do I have to give you my ID?
Tell you what, I haven't seen them bleed. Cut yourself. Do something. Bleed for me. Like, show me that you're a human.
Can I just pee? Like you know?
No.
You got like a little blade I can prick my finger then?
Find your own blade. What the that falls under the category of not my problem.
It is gonna be your problem when you're dead in 20 minutes.
Well, dead in 20 minutes isn't dead now, is it?
Is there anything I can do, bro?
Yeah,
Besides bleed?
I mean,
can
you're
you throw
like-
me something to make myself bleed?
Shooting.
No.
Okay, all
You know
the
what?
people so
You know what? Tell you what. How much money you got on you?
I'm broke, dude. They took everything from me. I got tased.
all the people so far have been hot.
I got
He is
tased, bro.
not hot. So I mean, I'm not there to say that,
Yeah, shut up.
but you can say that.
Look how attractive I
Make
am.
an intelligence check.
14.
You have noticed that they are all unreasonably attractive.
And I'm not.
Yes. By a very large order of magnitude.
See how ugly I am?
Yeah,
This
it's kind
isn't a
of
Halloween costume.
yeah, it's kind of hard not to.
Think about it. The person that just attacked me, how hot was she? Out of 10. She was a 12. I'm a -6.
Fair enough. I've never heard them like breathe like they need an inhaler that urgently. So yeah. All right, you're in.
Thanks, asshole.
So they let you into the armory, and right about this point, we'll say time like about 5 minutes passes, and you guys show up.
Now they're creatures.
Now you see them approaching as well, and they like, all right, 3 of you stop. Who are you? Why are you here? What's going on?
We're the heydays, Shug.
Yeah, I don't care about that.
Ugh.
I asked who you are. We've got a bunch of things going on. People are getting ripped apart. I've got survivors in here.
Am I looking for my weapon?
That's up to you.
Yes.
All right. So you
Because
like,
then I could have vouched for them because I came on the ship with them at the same time.
well, if you're looking for your weapon, make an intelligence check real quick. Just
Ooh, crit.
Not
16.
easy enough. You would have found your weapon, and you would have been out there to like vouch for them.
No, they're fine. They're with me.
I don't really trust you, but
Remember, ugly. I came on the ship with them. I got tased. The big titted bimbo had her shotgun between her tits the whole time.
Why is the nerd in there?
oh yeah, aren't you that pinup girl?
Yeah.
Oh, all
Tons
right.
of spreads.
Yeah, no. All right.
Spread wide open,
3 of
huh?
you guys can come in as well. Look, we don't know much about, and he's like walking you guys back to the armory as well. We don't know much about these guys. We don't know what they do, what they want, anything like that. They've just been ripping people apart. I want to help you guys, but I'm gonna need some help first. All right. What I can offer you is we have a priest in here, and I've noticed these the pretty ones, they don't like holy weapons so much. So what we're willing to do is bless a couple of these weapons for you, give you a bit of a leg up on these floppy fucks.
Can I like have my hairspray? Like, can I have some holy water infused into that?
If you wanna leave it here, we can certainly try. If we could just give you holy water. You're on a boat. Water's not really that much of an issue.
The priest just has to go, Halema. Alright, it's blessed.
True, you could just bless it, and then the contents inside would be holy
No, just the water.
hairspray.
Yeah, so what I'm going to need you guys to do is we need to get out of here. We can't with all of that stuff, clearly. I mean, they're ripping people apart like it's nothing. And
They are?
so what I want you to do is go down to the 4th floor at the engine room. Last we heard, all of the crewmen that work in the engine room are stuck in there. They've managed to barricade themselves. I don't know if they're still alive or not.
Good, they're safe.
Well, we don't know if they're alive, jackass.
Not only are they safe,
Pay attention.
hopefully they're your best bet at getting anybody that's not killed or not these guys out of here.
And what are they doing locking themselves up?
They work in the engine room. What do you want them to do? Not run the ship?
It wouldn't be a ship, it would just be a place at that point, jackass.
Why is the nerd talking like this?
Hey, you need to step in and put him back in his place.
Yeah.
You take
Got my
1 point
shotgun.
slap damage.
What? Fucking asshole.
Quit being a nerd.
I don't know if I need any blessings, for I am already incredibly blessed. Have you seen these?
Yeah, I've seen them also rip people apart. So
How about this? We send him alone.
here's what I'm telling you. This isn't for you and your little ego, whatever you are, Mr. Type 1 man. This is going to be so we can get these people and me, more importantly,
Name's
off the
Jude.
ship. I don't care. So, are you going to do it or not?
All the people that had to die, when it wasn't this one.
Yeah, all right.
Sorry, what?
So,
I'm going down. My bro Eric might
so
be down
everybody but him wants a holy weapon, is what I'm hearing.
there. Yeah.
I always go with the group, so,
All right.
so I'm still going with the group.
Again, not my issue. So, get to the engine room, get these guys free, and then we're going to try to get out of here. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
go.
And you guys better come back too, because few of them, they know us. They've got family. At least one of their wives is in here.
He's very
Ah,
positive.
he's a
It's hard accent to keep up. Okay.
he's a polygamist.
But so you guys going to the 4th floor?
Yes.
All right. So he gives you like vague directions, just kind of as best he can how to get to the engine room from here, because once you get down below deck, it's a lot of pipes, it's a lot of steam work, it's a lot of things going on, and it's easy to get lost. Who's making notes of which way you're going?
I said that we're going to the 4th floor to the engine room.
Right. Are you writing down like the directions as well, like just kind of like trying to keep notes on it?
I can. I didn't write the directions.
Make an intelligence check.
Oh shit! I should
Oh,
be
I
doing
have
this.
an intelligence of 5. 8.
Okay, easy enough. You sketch out like a vague map of the underground so you guys don't get lost.
Okay.
All right, so you guys all go down underneath.
Yep.
Takes maybe about 5-10 minutes for you to find the staircase, dodge some of the creatures, because this is a bunch of like the cabin rooms where people sleep. A bunch of these rooms are barricaded. You see a few places where there's just spots of blood or signs of violence. A body of one or two of the furry ones. A pile of ash here and
Not
there.
the furries.
But for the most part, all you hear is silence, the odd crunching, and the odd bits of blood and pieces. As you go downstairs, that silence fades to nothing but the sound of creaking, of steam going off from pipes that have slowly come overloaded, and it's dark. It's mostly just emergency lighting and dead silence. As you're following your maps, you begin to hear this odd sound.
Like, what was that?
Would you like to look around?
I do.
Can I hear the directions coming from?
In this kind of space,
Yeah.
where it's long hallways intersected by like intercutting things to go through the ship, it's really hard. Like you can make a perception check for it, but as a general like overview, it's really hard
Okay,
to tell.
I'm just gonna try to run down the hall and try to find it and say someone needs our help.
You're going to full on. You're going for that.
Yeah, I'm not very wise, so you know. I believe someone needs help, so I'm gonna run and try to save them.
Okay. While he's doing that, what were you wanting to do? I'll let you make that roll.
I was just gonna search the area.
Okay.
I'm curious what was gonna happen on that though.
I'll let you do wisdom for it. Like wisdom.
Woo, 4. I see nothing.
Yeah, it's way too dark. You think you see like some gathered rags in a corner,
It
but
doesn't matter. We have to help them.
yeah, as you're running, the rest of you guys see like from behind him, like something just kind of stumbles. Like it looks like a person stumbles behind him where you can't see behind him. And you get into this slightly wider room, and you see somebody leaned up against the wall. What do?
Excuse me. Do you need help?
I hope that's a no.
No. Is this room all like shadowed and
It's very shadowed, and it's like a pipe servicing room where it's significantly wider. Like you can see vaguely shadows of giant pipes going through, and a few like work areas and things like that. But for the most part, it's just an empty, wide room.
okay? And I can't make out like I can. It looks like a humanoid, but I can't make out anything else.
Exactly. He's kind of propped up against one of the pipes, like just wedged in one of the darker corners.
Okay, so I'm going to run up and go to grab one of his arms, saying, "Hey, I'm here to help." To like try to help him up. But at the same time, even though I'm lacking wisdom, I am a fighter, so I'm gonna keep my other hand ready to punch this thing if something does happen.
Okay. And something does happen, of course, because as you grab, you feel like the arm is clammy and cold, and it takes you a second to realize that, wait a minute, that's not right. As the grip tightens to abnormally strong, and the head leans forward, and right then you see like the eyes are glowing this very distinct pale blue, and the mouth is very the face and mouth are very rotted, gone, like almost leathery looking. And it's just like, oh, it's going to try to go in and bite.
Okay. Now, since
you held your action, I'll let you punch first.
Okay. I'm gonna use a dragon punch, so I get 2 extra d6s on this.
Yes.
Can I borrow this?
Oh, yeah.
Just my fist ignites with fire. I'm just gonna go.
Oh.
Snap.
Oh shit.
Okay, so 12, 16, 18, 19. Do we add it to my fist?
Your arms, yeah.
21.
Well, actually, I'll let you choose. Did you pick up your kendo sticks?
No, yes.
Because you were at the armory, so did you choose to pick up your primary weapon?
Well, yeah, I guess since I wasn't asked or prompted, I would have since they were there.
Okay,
I mean,
and,
they're mine.
and
So
it
I'd
doesn't
still
have
want
to be your
mine.
kendo sticks. You can choose like knuckles or something like that if it's better for your visualized fighting style for your punches. And
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, okay. I'd like knuckles.
Okay.
So I get knuckles.
Yeah, very fancy, like inlaid, like
Okay, so
wrist
it's-
gauntlet knuckles.
Okay, so instead I'm gonna have 22.
All right, easy enough. And actually, you're surprisingly lucky because they see like the one come behind you, and when they're standing, they're a lot faster than when they're sitting down. So he come behind you to do this. As your dragon punches, you rear back, and it's like your arm ignites, and like the mouth of a dragon appears on your hand, and the tail, as it flicks out in fire, actually kills the one behind you as well. As you boom, boom, and all you guys can see from where his weird perspective of the corner is just the entire room light up. And as it lights up further down and in the same place as you can see pale blue eyes to your left, right, 2 or 3 in front. Like you can see there's about 6 of these things in various areas.
Well, shit.
Okay, so for my mind, whenever the dragon ignites around my fist and it burns the thing behind me, and I go to punch that guy, I want the creature behind me to stand back up as it's barely alive. And I go,
Yeah.
and just hit it one last time.
Yeah,
with his face like incinerates.
Because you're like Hanzo, where you have like that dragon tattoo, and it's
Yeah.
like the tattoo ignites. You're just like,
And you see the whole room ignite.
all right, easy enough.
Straight Bruce Lee.
What, sneeze?
You mean Rockley?
I'll say.
He's exceeded his limits. But anyway, what are the rest of you guys doing? Because you see these things, clearly they are a big ball of nope, but these are pretty much the only 2 that would kind of ambush you. The rest of them you could probably run past if you wanted to.
So they're ambushing me?
Those 2 were set up for an ambush. The rest of them are just kind of like milled around, where now they're a little more active because of the giant flare that showed where all of them are. But there's about 6 scattered in different halls and stuff that you can see. Like leaning up against pipes where their head would be
I'm rushing to
hidden.
go find my bro Eric.
Alright, rest of you guys going too?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll dip out of the room and start heading back.
Alright, yeah, you see him running and you run with him. Easy enough. So you get to a giant thick steel door. And up above it on slightly rusted metal plate that looks like, it doesn't look like it was part of the ship. It looks like somebody cheekily brought it from another place they worked and tacked it up, just like a home sweet home kind of thing. That says engine room. And outside of this door, that's been kind of not blown open, but it's been battered, it's been pretty much torn off its hinges. There are at least 30 bodies. Like just various states of ripped apart, pummeled, destroyed. And you notice like all of them are in various states of like that wolf-like transformation that you've seen. And you actually see a few piles of ashes too. You go in and you instantly hear who went in first?
It's probably me since I ran.
Yeah, that's probably.
Alright, you hear the sound of someone very clearly because you've been in a lot of fights in your time.
Yeah.
Rearing back to strike. What are you gonna do?
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Alright, make a dexterity or a intelligence check just to see if you can.
Dexterity.
I'll let you choose whether you dodge or you try to like use your whoa 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 to get him to realize it's human.
We're gonna go with dexterity. That seems like the safe bet. Very, very much so. 10.
Easy enough. He tries to stop himself, hits right to the side, and you hear like the thick like slam of this massive sledgehammer. Like this thing would have easily broken an arm.
Yeah.
And he's like, "All right, who are you?"
I'm taking it this is not Eric.
No, this isn't Eric. This is a guy. This is a guy who is extremely bald, just like polished, shining head. Looks like Mr. Clean meets. He looks like Mr. Clean meets Terry Crews. Like, yeah,
I
So
say,
Terry
follow
Crews?
me if you want to live.
yeah. So what are you saying to him?
I'll be like, yo, bro, look, man, looking for Eric. I came down here. The things are going down. We're trying to get y'all guys out so we can get out of here.
All right, stay right where you are. I don't trust you yet. Eric, get Eric. And you see like probably about 10 of these guys come out from various like places where they've been working on the engines, and all of these guys are jacked. Like, I mean, these are boat boys. These are the ones where if there's a fight, they settle it by just standing there.
Yeah.
And you see Eric come out. He's like, "Hey, you're the guy from the dock, right?"
Yeah. What's up,
Yeah,
bro?
dude. Glad to see you made it.
Yeah, you too, man.
Horrible thing that's been going on. What are you doing down here?
We came down here to get you guys so we can get out of here.
All right, that works. Yeah, no. Lead the way then.
Alright. So I guess they're all still like around too, or they're outside the door with a slam.
Are you guys waiting outside the door, or?
Yeah, we're by the doorway, just like
I just
waiting
got
for
there.
everybody to get out.
All right. You guys having any conversation or anything?
They're shooting at us!
Are you guys doing anything while you wait though?
No.
Just you hear like.
I'm just fixing my hair, like looking in the reflection of the engine walls.
Oh, I know
like,
what it
I'm
is.
gonna look up for a place to do some pull-ups.
I'm staring at her like, I'm pretty sure I've seen you in a porno. I'm
Like
the
I
virgin.
said, I'm just fixing my hair.
All right.
I'm just staring, thinking that in my mind. It's like, I'm pretty sure she's
In an 80s porno. Like,
So
full
eventually.
bush and everything.
Since you guys can see, you see Buck come out with 10 guys that are just massively jacked. Like, all of these guys look like they've done nothing but lift weights since they were 5. And
You even lift, bro?
better than you, nerd.
Bruh. So?
Yeah.
don't be
And
afraid
fist
to
bump.
put him in his place.
Yeah.
Remember, the sluts die first.
Oh, wait, one more time. Turkey. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Shut up, nerd.
Wait, I recognize her. She's the chick that totally crushed that freaking keg.
Oh yeah. They call me the Cave Crusher.
No,
Oh,
we're
yeah,
calling
they
you the
call it.
Scarlet Slayer, man. Like, wow.
Scarlet Slayer.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright.
I'm like, does anybody have any pictures they want me to autograph? Or-
Oh yeah, dude. Give me 1 second. And, like, he runs out. And he grabs
Shouldn't
like,
we
a
get
straight
out
up
of here?
pin up. And he's like, I'm your biggest fan.
Of course, should anytime. There you go.
So, shouldn't we head back so we can not die?
Shut up, nerd.
Well, actually, the nerd does have a bit of a point.
I hope y'all die because the virgin and the nerds always live.
All right. So where are we going? Because there's a lot
Armory.
of stuff.
Back up to the armor.
Back to the armory?
Yep.
That works. Who sent you guys down here anyway? Jeff. That was his name.
Okay.
Oh, Jeff.
His name's Jeff.
Oh my god. Great. He was with my wife. Is she okay?
We haven't found her yet.
About that. I don't know.
He said that one of the guys down here had a family that the wife was in there. So
Oh, thank God.
He said something about banging your wife.
That's all right. We're in an open relationship.
Okay. Good.
You trying to start some shit?
you trying to get Jeff killed.
Roll for monogamy.
One.
1 in 5.
Unfortunately, he kicks your ass. But no. So you guys do make it to the 3rd floor again, back to the armory. There's that tender, loving moment between Dude Bro and his wife, and so you meet up with the guys. And it's like, all right, we appreciate that. boat boys are going to help us get to the lifeboats. We're going to gear them out with whatever's in here. You guys can have whatever else is left, or you can take the holy weapons. Your choice, really.
I want the holy wait, is there a holy flamethrower?
I mean,
That's the holy hairspray.
they give you 5 vials of holy water, which you can
5
write
each?
down if you want.
So you can put them on whatever you want, right?
Yeah, essentially they would last. We'll say they last 3 rounds on the weapon, and they do like plus 5 damage.
Okay, so we each get 5 vials?
No, you do because you requested it.
Okay.
And did you want something other than your staff?
I want a holy shotgun.
Well, we can't give you a holy shotgun. Damn. We can give you a few. Blessed buckshot rounds.
How many's a few?
12.
Make it lucky 13.
We only have 12.
Fuck. Fine.
How much money do you have?
Really? You're gonna charge me? We're trying to save your ass.
Oh no, this is just for the 13th one.
I got no money, bro.
Then 12.
12 it is then. Cheap
What's on the
ass.
13th round? The creatures go to attack him, and you go to fire. You're out of ammunition. You're like,
Well-
sorry, you don't have any bullets. He's like,
And you can write down the
Sucks
same
for
thing
you.
as like the holy water, where
Wait, can I check like if there's like a lost and found where a kid like left a super soaker or something?
That's funny.
sure. Just make a perception check.
Okay, which is wisdom.
Wisdom, sure.
Okay, so that's 7.
You see a small little box, and you see like one of those little like kid play guns, and like it's stuffed animal that, clearly this kid was probably just
Get
being.
that.
Yeah, clearly the kid was just being an asshole, so someone just took it and put it with the regular weapons.
Okay, I'm just gonna like load the vials into this like clay gun so it can like explode onto.
Okay, yeah, you could do it like that, or you could use it to coat your weapons, or you can use it like that, and you'll get like 4 or 5 uses, like same amount.
Okay.
I'll let you do like it takes an action to put a vial in, and it takes like 5 shots is what you'd get from it.
Okay.
So you have a total of 25 shots altogether.
Shot.
Yeah, because I still would have my other weapons
Yeah,
rather than.
exactly. You just couldn't use it to buff your weapon, essentially.
Pretty cool.
Okay.
And for you,
like what I want to do with.
do you want a holy weapon, or do you want to look around the armory and find yourself
I want
something?
some of the holy water and vials like she got.
You didn't request that, so we didn't have it prepared.
What do you mean have it prepared? It's only been like 5 minutes.
I mean, do you think it takes less than 5 minutes to bless things?
I can
We're
wait
kind of in a
I-
crisis here.
Well, I can wait another
Where's
3
the
minutes. Or you
buffet?
can sit here and argue with me for 3 minutes.
Or you could take what we're offering you.
You haven't told me what you're offering me.
You can pick a weapon from the armory, or you can take one of the few holy weapons that we have.
I want some holy water.
We don't have holy water. This isn't a fast food restaurant. You can't have it your way. You can't speak to my manager and get anything other than what I'm offering you.
Yeah, Karen.
She was like, "This is dishonorable."
Can
Alright,
I
move-
have some of the water from yours?
Yeah,
Like,
I'll
okay.
give you like 2. Is that okay?
Yes.
Well, look at that. You figured it out. Good job. You got your holy water.
Idiot.
Moving on. What do you want?
Smart ass over here.
What are the holy weapons available?
We've got a few. We've got like a short sword. We have a mace. We have a scepter, which is ironically shaped like a cross. That's about all the weapons that we really have because we could only do so much in 5 minutes. He's looking dead at you when he's saying this too. Clearly, you were not his friend, but you're welcome to look through the armory. I mean, there's a freaking flamethrower in there, dude. Take what you want.
What?
Well, can I actually? So
Wait, can I tell him
more than one thing?
If you can carry it, you can. Just for game purposes, it would just replace your primary, secondary weapons.
Can I tell him what happened to me with my fire shot?
Yeah, if you want. Like,
Hey,
this would be a great time to do that.
The flamethrower was gonna be smart. I fought one of them with a fire punch, and it took her head clean off. Fire. It was fire.
Yeah. No, I'm planning on taking the flamethrower and the holy short sword.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
What?
I'm done. We got
You
time.
okay over there, Zach?
Think I see what just happened. Oh shit.
There's a
We
time
better
limit.
hurry,
Yeah, we
guys.
gotta go.
All right, so you
Wait,
take your
can I
weapon.
also-
No,
What
no.
is the holy scepter like? Like,
Cross.
It looks like it just looks like a metal staff with with just like a spiritual, like a cross symbol on it. The top part of it has been sharpened, so it vaguely resembles a spear, but it's more like like one of the things like some of the higher bishops and stuff use to bless.
We need to hurry up. We need to
Okay,
go.
I'm gonna replace that with my secondary weapon.
Okay.
And let's go. We're going.
Okay.
All right, so you guys all make it out of the armory, and you're proceeding towards the stairs.
Yep, and that's the time.
Yes, it is. At the top of the stairs, you hear the telltale. This is what you're recognizing now is the accent that these people all seem to be using. Of, oh, well now, it looks like we have visitors. And you see somebody at the top of the stairs. As you hear, yeah, go ahead and erase that. Because I'd say you guys get to about midway. And how are you organized? Do you have the people in between all of you, or do you have? Are you?
If I have the flamethrower, I'll definitely be in the front.
All right. And are you guys? Do you guys have like the innocents, pretty much like the boat boys and all of that in the center?
Yeah.
Good boys.
I guess I'll be in the front too.
Okay. So like this.
Yeah.
You're stuck with me,
And
nerd.
we'll use the harpy to.
The
just to make it
harpy
the-
lady.
Don't you want to be near the front?
Yeah,
since you
these will
have
be
all
this will be the
hand-to-hand
boat boys.
stuff?
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah, the only reason why it makes sense for me to be in the back is if someone attacks us from the back, but otherwise I'm gonna be useless.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. It does seem like we have visitors, and you hear, yes, quite. And
not this
because
shit.
you are observant, you notice that it's not coming from behind you; it's coming from above you. And you look up, and there's two of them staring down at you. And then from behind, you hear growling. As two of those step from behind you at the bottom of the staircase.
I'm doing that thing when you see like a spider on the roof, you try to get it with your like broom. I'm doing that with the holy scepter. I'm like, God.
Oh, I want to use buckshots.
Okay, so you're loading your buckshot in? Yes, so it seems that we have a bit of an inconvenience. I seem to want to go down the stairs. They seem to want to go up, and all of you are stuck here in the middle. So how about we clear some space? I need everyone to roll initiative.
Is it plus anything?
Wisdom.
Sure,
Oh, wait, no.
we'll say your standard's like 10.
16. 21.
So we're just adding 10 to it?
Yeah.
Oh, so 13.
Same.
I have 14.
All right. We'll just do law of averages, so we'll say that you guys go first, and then you said 14, 16,
21.
21.
21.
Let me just. And you guys are going from the third floor to the second floor, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. You have the highest intelligence, right?
Yes.
Make an intelligence check.
Ooh.
Bada boom.
18.
And Jeff, what was yours?
I rolled 13 like she did.
All right. Which one of you would want to go first out of initiative then?
You have a flamethrower. You could probably get stuff started.
Yeah.
I'm just writing this down so I can keep track of order. So how high was yours?
18.
Because you saw Chu look up, you look up, but he's looking at the creatures. You are looking at the structure. And you notice, oddly enough, that the way this is set up is right below the pool, which has a glass bottom.
Shooting at the pool.
You've got first on initiative.
I fired.
Porque?
All right, you're firing with your shotgun, or are you firing a spell at it?
Shotgun.
Because your shotgun might not have the range for that.
How high is it?
I'll say roughly about 20 feet for like a hotel floor, like from floor to floor.
You
Is
don't
20
think the
feet.
shotgun would hit
About
20
12.
feet?
I mean, it would hit it, but it's a shotgun. It's not really built for long range damage.
Then I'm gonna use a
You can use a level 0 spell. It's not going to count against your spell
Oh,
stuff.
okay. I'll use level 0 then.
Okay. What are you going to hit it with?
I'm gonna conjure a rock, a massive, strong steel. No, take one of the steel beams to go up.
Okay, so you're just launching like a thing of like steel or metal or like stone from your hand, pretty
Yes.
much. Okay.
5.
Roll it with advantage, just because it's not armored and it's not resistant.
8.
8. Okay. Easy enough. You go through, it cracks. You see like spider webbing cracks, and you hear the. Hasn't broken yet, but you're pretty sure in one more hit it'll break. So then we go to Vincent.
So he's trying to bust the pools above us.
It's vaguely above you. Like what would happen is you can pretty much like visualize it. It'll break and then come down the stairs.
Okay, so it come
The
behind
water.
us.
Yeah.
Or would it come down here or would it come down here?
Remember the scene in Titanic where it goes down the staircase,
No.
or down the hallway where it's just like.
Yeah, but we're not on the staircase.
Yes, we
Yeah,
are.
you are.
We are. Okay, that's what I was asking. Okay,
Yeah,
so
you're pretty sure you could just brace yourself and potentially wash away a good bit of this competition.
okay.
Surprised none of you said, "Stupid nerd, you missed the demon," or whatever.
I wasn't aiming at the demons.
That's my line.
Let's see. I'm gonna hold my action for when these creatures get within melee distance. Sorry,
That's me.
Yeah, I know. Sorry. These creatures get within melee distance. I want to punch them as many times as possible in the face
Okay.
with my dragon punches.
So you're just guarding and preparing yourself.
Yeah, like I'll have some fire conjure around my fist, and then I'll get ready to. Actually, I'm not gonna do that because I don't want them to know that I have fire. So I'm gonna be ready to conjure fire around my fist as soon as they're within melee. So then the fire will burst around my fist, and I'll punch them in the face.
Well, see, I'd say because of experiences, you know that the whatever the fancy people are, you know they don't like fire. You have no idea what the wolf's opinion on fire is.
Yeah, I know, but I would rather use fire than not use fire.
Fair enough. All right. So Joe, what do you do?
Well, me being not so bright, I don't know what Dum Dum Blue are doing. All I know is that he just hit the ceiling for no reason.
Missing like you always do.
I never missed.
So I'm just gonna light this chick on in front of us on fire.
This girl is on fire.
And there's a copyright strike.
Nah.
No, we're too far into the stream for it to be copyright. But
It has to be like over a certain amount of time. So like that one little blip wouldn't get us.
Well, I guess that's a roll. Slip down my glove.
it's all right. I mean, with all your pluses,
Yeah.
you're pretty much gonna hit anyway.
Yeah.
Which one were you hitting with the dumbbell mace?
No, I don't have that. Remember, I have the flamethrower now.
Okay. Are you using that for your primary or your secondary? Because you could replace the machine pistol with the flamethrower.
Oh yeah. I remember I took the holy short sword.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, I was looking at your weapons real quick. But all right, so yeah, easy enough. You just anything you want to say to him?
I can't think of it. Go ahead.
All right. You're just like it looks like roastus for dinner. And easily enough, you ash him from the waist down, so he falls. He looks like he's just like, ah, and then you just
Wasted.
Wasted.
yeah.
Well, the front's clear.
Guess you're like me on a Friday night, wasted. All right. Then it goes to Rachel.
Alrighty.
We can
Is there
start moving
anybody
now.
else? Yeah.
You got 2 on the ceiling and 2 behind.
We can start moving forward.
Yeah, let's just start moving forward.
All right. So you guys are going to ferry the boat boys and the civilians.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, nice. So you guys, you can move off of this, and we'll say for this purpose, you're on the 2nd floor, and you're actually facing. You'll be towards a winery and a whiskey bar.
Can I make some Molotovs?
We'll get to that in just a minute.
Holy water Malta.
Well, that was like the alcohol.
All right.
I guess I could put like a little bit of holy water in each.
So the wolves are. You hear the sounds of as the creatures drop behind you. The 2 black ones right there, and one is going to take
Which behind you?
behind you guys. Like they drop as they're
Oh, from
retreating.
the ceiling.
Yeah.
Yeah, you two are surrounded now.
One is going to make a claw attack at you, Vincent.
Okay.
He just whips out 3-inch long black claws and takes a swipe.
Yeah, does my save action count for this?
Yeah, are you using it to dodge or are you using it to
I'm
punch?
gonna use it to punch this thing in the face with fire.
Okay, so just as a reaction, it goes whoop, whoop.
Yeah. Actually, with this, I get the add 2d6. Is that a force?
Yeah, that's good.
Ooh.
Ooh, fancy.
16.
18. And everything's added.
18, easy enough. Just whoa, the dragon spirals up. You just straight up deck him through the chest. Your fist goes straight through. You see his body just beginning to burn around your fist. And he just makes this as is just everything burns away. And tell you what, make a dexterity check.
Okay.
18.
18.
Called it.
You pull back and you have enough reaction time and speed. Like you did this quick. You went boom boom. You look at the other one, so boom boom right through the face, just like stapler, just kagoom kagoom. Done and dusted. 2 fire punches.
Sorry.
All right, now the werewolves are going to jump on you, nerdy boy.
They like
No,
fat
what the
boys.
fuck?
Yeah, they like that.
They go for what looks the weakest in the herd.
Shit. What is my thing?
It doesn't matter. Somehow your fat, sweaty ass managed to dodge both of them.
I just
I
imagine
rolled
Zach
2
as like
ones.
the
Wow.
Numa guy. Remember him? Numa
Snake Eyes on the roll against the fat kid is phenomenal. But
You missed. Fat douche.
so now it's going to wind back on to your turn now.
So
You
does
can
the
finish the
pool?
ceiling.
So question: does the staircase wrap around? Is the pool above both of them?
Basically, the staircase, because the way you guys are coming up, there's 2 staircases, because the staircases vaguely form a triangle. One goes towards the front, 2 go towards the back. The pool's situated so it will go down both of the back staircases.
I do another bam.
Just, all right?
Is your
Yeah.
level 0? So it's like
Yeah, because
heelstone.
yeah, realistically, it's just like a small bolt of metal. But since like a glass pool would have no resistance to
5.
it, yeah, easy enough. You hear the shatter.
Hold on, everybody. This is gonna get wet.
I need both of you to make dexterity.
You've never said that before.
Wow! Oh, virgin hit.
I feel like that's a hit both to my character and me in real life.
Oh, you know it is.
7.
So dexterity?
Yeah,
I'm at 11.
and you can use your dodge action too.
Do I have it? Oh, wait.
Because instead of wearing armor, you.
I didn't even realize that I didn't even see the ability
Yep,
there.
I gave
you
you
have,
a very unique ability.
yeah, because you have the bio here, so I thought all my abilities were here, but yeah, I didn't even know I had that. Okay, well, okay, I'm gonna use dodge like flowing water to roll 2d6, not explode. Okay, so I have 14.
14.
Yep.
Okay, so what you're both able to do is grab onto the side, and you're able to like jump up and like pin yourself against the wall, so you're not directly hit by the falling and rushing water.
As the rushing water comes down, I say this is the one time I don't want to be with flowing water.
You're so cliche.
Hey, it's
He
an
has
80s
to, it's an 80s.
Oh, I
like,
know.
stereotype.
That's why it's funny.
All right, and then so both of you dodged like the sheer impact of the water, which would have done a lot of damage to you. I need you to roll one more just to make sure that you're not swept away. This one's a pretty low bar on
You
it.
said Dex, right?
Right.
I got 6.
Oh, you got it. It was
17.
Wait, don't you want to roll again?
If I use this ability, it says I can't explode. If I roll 2 dice, that's the one drawback. But still a good roll.
Yeah, it's essentially like a very neat way to do his like guard or his reduction, where he can use his natural skills to like dodge out of the way.
Okay.
But yeah, easily enough, both of you managed to pin and brace yourself so you're not swept away. The 2 Wolfie boys.
Shit.
One manages to stay just through sheer strength of will, and you notice that for some reason this aggroes him pretty hard, and you see like his body instantly like start to like convulse, and he's just like something's going on. Do you guys want to stay and watch, or do you want to run?
We'll get the fuck out.
We'll go head back with the rest of the team.
All right, yeah, you just hear him just like voice getting deeper, and it sounds like his body's getting like more massive.
Have fun with that, bro.
Later.
All right, so you're on the 2nd floor, and we'll say without issue you managed to make like 2 Molotov cocktails, and you really don't have the time to stay, especially because they're kind of like, we gotta go.
I want to get a little bit of alcohol. When I run up there, I just want to grab whatever alcohol I see.
All right, we'll say you managed to get a bottle of wine. It's actually it's a vintage, probably about a $600 bottle. So congratulations.
You could probably seduce a vampire with it, like, come. It's a vintage, much like yourself. You tea.
So we'll say without issue, you guys managed to make it to the top deck with all of these people in tow, and one of the boat boys that you're with, actually. Hold on, let me check something. At the top of the stairs in the front, you see a heavily bleeding, heavily battle damaged crewman. This guy,
He's still alive.
This guy is on his last leg. It looks like he's lost about 80% of his blood supply. And he's just like, I have one last thing I need you guys to do.
Can I just put him out of his misery, guys?
Shut up.
Shut up, nerd. The hunting lounge. The place behind the stage. There's the captain. He's in there with the rest of the crew. I don't know how many more are in there, but you guys gotta help them. There's the wolves. I don't know what happened, but they're bigger, and there's 1 or 2 of the fancy ones. Just oh god, just help them. Oh, everything.
God.
I'm just
Fancy ones.
I'm gonna go to sleep. Oh god, everything hurts. He's just like gonna stumble off.
Oh my god, I feel
Remember,
so
you got
sad.
this.
He jumps overboard.
Yeah, go fuck yourself. Jesus, I'm not paid enough for this. Alright, so what are you guys gonna do? Because you have the option here.
Say, don't worry, man. I got your back, and I'm gonna spot him like 20, and I just put 20 on him.
He just keeps walking. He does not even acknowledge you. He's so thoroughly done.
Okay, I go pick up my 20 again. I tried to help.
I wanted to grab it.
Like a steak cooked by a dragon. This guy could not be any more done.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I'm not very wise, so I can't tell.
All right. Yeah. No. Of course, I'm not even gonna have you roll for it. You just assume that he's just being mean.
Yeah, I just don't understand. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. All right. So without issue, now you guys do have the option here. You can save the hunting lounge, or you can help them evacuate at this point. That's entirely your call.
We can split up the team.
It's never a good idea.
I mean, like, you guys can evacuate and then come back and help
who's
us
in
upstairs.
the hunting lounge again?
The captain and the rest of the crew.
And so it's either help them or help get the semen out.
Yes.
Okay.
They're going to see these men.
But-
So
but you know-
these guys have been a little rude to me, so I'd really go help out the captain.
Yeah, I'm taking my dude bro and his peeps to the evacuation boat.
You're gonna help them evacuate?
Yes.
All right. Anita.
I'm gonna
Oh,
go
but
upstairs.
Eric's not
and-
part of this mix, right?
Yes.
Oh, he is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
My dude.
Sorry.
My bro.
Look, bro. I know you want to help us, but look at us. Look at us, bro. You see how ripped we are? You see the weapons we got? We got this. We'll get the civilians off. Go
You,
up the.
you got the civilians?
Yeah,
got this move.
yeah,
Alright.
we got this, man. Don't worry about it. If you need help, call me, bro.
I see
Alright,
what
bro.
they got it all under control. We can go
Alright.
to the hunting lounge, get those guys.
Let's go hunting lounge.
Fire! Wow!
And let me roll to see if they're all properly ripped apart. Just because you happen to curse them. Oh yeah, they got this.
That's what I said to the other guy. He's still alive.
Yeah, not by much.
He's still alive.
I'm not sure if 1 hit point counts as alive.
Yeah.
But so
Just pat him on the back. Ow!
So easy enough, you guys go up behind the stage and you see where typically these the dog-like creatures that you've been fighting have been roughly human-sized, between like 5'5" to about 6 foot. These are all about 6'5", 6'7", massive. Like we're talking at least 2 of you stacked side by side, massive. Bulging muscles, and they look like nothing but fire, hatred, and fury. And they're currently trying to rip open and bash into the door. And like you see, like the wall and the door are on their last legs. Like, these things, you can see like people's like arms and stuff trying to hold this back through.
How
Like,
many are trying to open up the door?
they're fine.
I have 1/3 of what these creatures have. The fire, that is.
Can I just light, just try to light them up, get them off of the door?
Yeah, go for it. You're just doing a full sweep.
Yeah, just sweeping on.
All right, we'll say roll 5 dice. Anything that's above a 3 will hit.
Can I also do that with my hairspray to like
Like a
help out?
combo.
You have to get a lot closer. Like you have to get
Throw a
uncomfortable.
Molotov. Like while I'm roasting, you Molotov.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw a Molotov.
Are these?
Alright.
Do these creatures look
You
kind
know
of?
what? No, I'm gonna save a Molotov because we might need it.
Do
Okay.
these creatures kind of look like these but bigger?
Vaguely about that size, like compared to that size. Like they're,
Gotcha. But do they look similar but just bigger?
yes,
Okay.
they just look like way more vicious.
Yeah.
And like, where the other ones had some human-like characteristics, these are pretty much like
all monster.
all monster,
Or
all
like beast?
All right, so I have 2 hits. I have 5 and a 6.
All right, so yeah, you go for the sweep. 3 of them have enough sense to like recognize what's going on and duck out of the way. 2 of them, their first start smoking. They take go ahead and roll for the damage. Damage. Go for the damage.
I don't know. It's 2 plus what?
We'll just use your 4 stats for the primary weapon.
Okay. So we're going to go off strength as well, or?
Yeah, we'll do the strength as well.
Okay. So it's 9, 11, 15.
All right, and for the second one,
Number 2. Significantly more. 18.
one of them is barely standing, fur on fire, and it looks very, very pissed off. And the second one actually did take enough fire damage for it to collapse.
Yeah.
Can I get the other 2 for the other 3? Those fire spells?
Well, Rachel already called going next.
Aw.
Alrighty, so we have 2 left.
Also,
Well,
but you
no.
had anyone else talk in chat or anything? Or
I'm watching.
He's asking was anyone talking.
Yeah.
okay,
So Rachel, there's 3 who dodged out of the way.
Okay.
1 died, and 1 is basically almost dead, but he's just pissed off.
Okay. I'm gonna need you to step out of the way, Shug, and then I'm just gonna take my shotgun and I'm gonna like fire at. I can't see like where they are, but I'm gonna shoot at one.
yeah, you can. They're just like all against they're all like were chasing after the people inside this building, so
Okay,
they were all like
so-
grouped up and bashing, and now you have their attention.
I'm just gonna shoot my.
All right, are you going to shoot one of the ones that are still at full, or one of the ones that are the one that's injured?
Go for the full.
I'm gonna go for the full, yeah.
All right, just go ahead and make your attack roll. And this is just your bog standard shotgun.
Okay. So 9, and then add it to the 2 damage. Cause are they 5 feet away?
How close did you want to get to them? Do you want to get within 5 feet of these things?
No. So I'm just gonna do the 2 damage.
All right.
It's plus 2
So
damage.
9,
Does Dex
10,
add to that too,
11.
since it's the range? That's the range.
For hers, it's a little different because it's a shotgun.
Okay.
So I don't get to add any of the strength dexterity.
No, because
Okay,
you're just
so
using a straight up gun. If you
Yeah.
wanted to like whip out your claymore and go at them, you can.
I'm just gonna go with 11.
Okay. So you say to like one of the ones you're like, I like you. I'm like you. I like to do it doggy style.
Oh God.
I
I
came
knew
in
I
at
seen
the
her.
perfect time.
I knew I seen her in a porno.
Hashtag no context. But yeah, it's pretty banged up.
Okay.
That was funny. It's banged up. Sorry.
All right. So Zach, did you want to go next or?
I would use my flamethrower. Or my
Spell.
My spell, level 2 spell.
That's what he named his spell. Flamethrower spell.
No, I made a fire ballistic.
All right. So you're going to like do like a line of flames, or are you going to do like what, a sweep?
I got
Yeah, he's sweeping.
All right. Yeah. Okay. And you're doing level 2.
yeah.
So
three,
roll,
right?
so roll 3 dice, but what they're going to do is one is going to be the damage for each of the creatures, just because instead of doing it on a concentrate, you're doing
Gotcha.
it.
3, 2, 2.
All right, the one on the very end is now very thoroughly dead and very thoroughly toasted.
The one I caught on fire?
Yes.
Okay.
The other one is on its last legs, and the third one is it's singed. Slight burnt hair smell, which is pretty gross. But what that one's going to do is it's going to have a go at you, Vincent. So the
Okay.
big hulking creature is just going to leap forward, grab you, and basically like you are a ragdoll that weighs 20 pounds, pick you up and just slam
So
you on the ground.
even though, because they all ran up to start attacking and shooting the fire and stuff, I've been in the back because I don't have like range. Does it hot like past them to get me?
Yeah, it's fast.
Time
Okay,
out.
that's
Time out.
Yeah,
So there was 5.
right,
I killed one, and then one was severely injured.
right.
So
Which
that's injured.
Zach finished off.
And then and then there was another one that was injured off of her. So that's one on his last leg.
Right.
And then one was singed.
Yeah.
So we have one that's not touched at all.
Yeah, that one's going to go after Vincent,
the
but
one
since he was in the bathroom, I just opted to have one take the initiative lead.
Okay.
Oh, so my metagaming going to the bathroom got it made me lose initiative.
Yeah, just kind of that way I can keep the story flow going.
Okay.
But so the one that's pretty much at full health, he's going to basically grab you, pick you up by your ankles, and go to like chair slam you onto the ground.
Oh my God.
I will not use the rest of next time.
Yeah, like this guy is not playing around. Uh, 14.
He's going fast and he's not eating ass.
You are not a nice thing.
Did you factor in your dodge?
Oh no, I'm sorry. You're right. Okay, that's better for me.
I don't know how you could dodge out of this, but
No, it's not that I dodge. I go and flow with it like water. Because you know how they say like if you get in a car accident, like you can be better if you don't tense up at all. But
Yeah.
people naturally tense up. But it's like someone's asleep, they won't. So it's like I can make my body be more like sleep-like and flowy. So
Yeah.
I just go.
you managed to ragdoll yourself just
Yeah.
enough to like brunt the damage.
Yeah, I ragdoll it.
But you are make a dex check just to see if you break out from this. Otherwise, you'll be considered grappled, but you'll be very close to this guy. So
I have a 10.
10. We'll say you're still in his grip, but
Okay.
you could break out if you want to, or since you're close enough to him, you could be like, "Thanks for making this easy." All right,
Is it
so
my turn
your
to
turn.
do? Okay. Yeah, I just want to like drill. I want to like Ip Man drill his face in like.
Go for it. How many are you gonna try to do? We'll say for the purpose of this, I'll give you 3, but they don't explode.
Okay, like 3 separate rolls, but none explode.
Yeah, just
Okay, sure. I'll go with that. So, first one. We'll be at a.
We'll use your dex.
Okay, so 13, 9, and 10. 13, 9, and 10.
All right, since one's a 1, we'll just count that as a miss, and we'll
Sure.
use the other 2.
Yeah,
but,
so 13 and a 10.
but easy enough. Head jerks out of the way of the first punch, and then boom, boom. You hear its neck actually crack on the second hit, and it falls limp on top of you.
Oh, shit.
It'll take you an action to roll it off of you, but you still have your movement if you want to do that and stand up.
Okay, yeah, I'll try to do that.
All right, just make a quick strength check just for shiggles. All right, so
I'm a little exhausted.
yeah, you're a little tired from the long night, so we'll say you'll get an action next turn, but you'll get half movement.
Okay.
All right, and so it'll wind back to Jeff. Yeah, you had first.
Goes dun dun dun.
Yeah.
Alright. So 3 are dead.
4.
No, 3.
Vincent took out that one that.
It's fully, yeah, the full health one. So there's one that's singed and one's on last leg. Well, 2 left. We're gonna finish as we started. We're gonna roast again.
All right. And there's only 2 targets, so I'll
Yep.
say roll 4 dice and it'll count as the damage since you're not having to spread it out as far.
Yeah.
Flamethrowers are OP, man.
Do we explode?
We'll say no, just because there's nothing to explode off of with the
Yeah.
flamethrowers are already pretty beefy. So yeah, without fail, that's what?
That's
7, 8.
the 9 and 4.
Yeah, you managed to burn both of them. In the interest of time, we'll move on towards the fight here. So you guys managed to free the captain. Captain's let you know, it's like, okay, there's only one thing left here. And this is something that we've saw before we had to hole up here. All of this was a smokescreen. All of this violence, all of this slaughter, none of it matters. Maximilian, the man that did all of this,
Pegasus?
he's a cultist.
Oh, shocker.
That's why he wasn't into me.
Exactly.
I'll extend that.
And we don't know what they're doing, but all I know is we have one option, which is an anti-piracy measure. The boat is rigged with detonation charges that will sink it to the bottom of the ship, bottom of the sea in case of piracy. It's not a great option, but it's an option that saves a lot more cost than the insurance. So you can either do that or you can put a stop to this. That's entirely your call.
Should we just like evacuate and then hit the piracy button and then just all the rich people would die?
Well, as you're debating this, you hear from across the back of the ship, it's like, well, I think that would be a pretty terrible option, don't you?
No, you shut up.
And so you guys look across to where the pool is, or where the pool used to be is, and they're standing probably 30 of the very attractive, very finely dressed people.
Like, get out.
And they're just, well, we'll say they, yeah, we'll say you guys would have moved probably about center area, and they're all at the front. Because yeah, it works better with.
How many of them are there?
30.
Actually, we'll flip the sides here. We'll put them over at the hunting lounge area, just because it works better for how I've got the final area set up. Perfect. Yeah. So you guys are moving, and they must have snuck up the stairs behind you, essentially. But they're just like, yes, it does not seem like you're going to be able to do that. And it seems like we greatly outnumber you.
I'm gonna throw my first Molotov cocktail.
The one talking.
Make a d6 roll.
Okay.
Just a general roll.
I forgot how many I picked up, so I just wrote down 3 because I think
That's
that's
fine.
what it was. Okay, so 4.
It flies about 20 feet, falls just short. It's burning in front of them, so they're like, tragic. And you see below them, like you feel the boat, like the entire boat, vibrate for a minute, and then it vibrates harder. And suddenly below them, it's just a pillar of pure white light burst out from underneath them, like the entire floor tearing away, like steel just like disintegrating, like one of those anime disintegration beam kind of things, like that, evaporating all of them. And where it was a clear sky, you hear just ominous thunder and clouds gathering around as this light just straight
Something
down,
summoned.
straight down below into the second floor, and the captain goes, "That's the dance hall.
That's the what?
That's the dance hall.
Oh, the
The dance hall.
There's a creature named the Dancel we have to watch out for.
It's in distress."
It's not. It's
But-
a disappointment.
But yeah, you hear like the crackling of thunder and just an ominous, sick feeling. Just pervade, like even like outside of something's messed up, it's just something feels like it's wrong in the world now. Like just this sick feeling comes across you.
Something don't feel right, Shug.
Are you
That
pregnant?
would be
I can
great.
fix that.
I don't think the piracy button's going to really help with this kind of situation.
I think it can.
Alright, so what do you suggest that we do?
Well, I don't think there's any other option. We're going to get everyone we can off of this boat right now, and I'll keep the button as a backup in case you guys don't make it. I'll give you.
Don't make it.
There's no telling. I mean, we don't know what that thing is. I just have to keep the best option here.
Well,
We'll keep a lifeboat out for you guys, just in case. But if we don't see you in an hour, we're going to detonate it before sunrise, just because whatever that thing is can't get off this boat.
Understood. Alright, team.
And and one of the boat members actually from the hunting lounge is going to come up to you, sweaty nerd man, and give you a very faintly glowing blue potion. And then they'll each give you one red potion, which is essentially just a healing potion. So each of you can heal back up to full. Reset, and Vincent, I think you get a blue potion as well. What this is going to do is
So I just get a blue, or I get a blue and a red?
you get a blue and a red.
Okay.
What the blue one does, as he tells you, is essentially this is a they use it in arcane schools for mana recharging. But since the wizard that they had on deck got torn apart, they had the spare ones that they managed to save. So both of you can full reset your ability and your powers. And now you guys can go to the second floor if you want.
I think it's funny. I'm the only person who took no damage the entire thing so far.
That's about to change.
very minimum damage.
So what I need you to do is clear the characters and just draw a massive, like, giant square. Like I'm talking at least 10, 15 blocks.
I forgot. How many ink?
Yeah, uncomfortably large. Like this is just good.
9, 10, 11, 12,
That's perfect.
13, 14.
12 is perfect actually.
Oh, okay.
'Cause that's what each one's 5.
10.
Each one's 10 feet.
Yeah. I mean, for this, you can make it 5.
So 100.
13.
So 120. And that's tied.
Yeah, 17.
So it's a 13 by 17.
Yes.
Yeah, fuck it.
All right. So perfect. So you guys go down the stairs, and you see the giant gala doors that would be for the dance room, and kind of like the lounge in between. And you hear the ominous chanting
Ooga
in the
chaka,
language.
Ooga chaka. Ooga 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 chaka.
In the, and I can't fight this feeling. But no, you hear that.
Take my breath away.
You hear like the chanting in the language you can't comprehend, and
So
you see pale blue flames glowing from candles set along the ground. There are we'll say there are 15 candles scattered around in some kind of arcane pattern, and roughly 40 cultists, including Maximilian. Except instead of the well-spoken Englishman, you see that he's a significant amount shorter, wearing probably a fine green suit. And he's like, "Oh, well, look who it is.
Is he a leprechaun?
Yes, he is.
Toy.
Oh, well, if it isn't the lovely adventurers. I'm glad to see you finally showed up.
We've been here, asshole.
I've grown tired of your trifling, of you just interrupting all of my plans, so I traveled off-world to find these creatures to tear people apart, so that way the economy works better in my favor. Other than that, this thing right here is going to take over where I need it to.
I'm sorry, Shug, you're just so tiny and cute. I just keep on, like, I didn't even hear anything
You're
you
about to
said.
die, lass. I advise you not to spend your final breaths wasting it on me. Because what's going to happen is leprechauns are compelled to keep a deal. We do it even past the point of death. And see, mine is going to be to take care of you. And this thing right here is going to do that for me.
Yeah, Shug, it is. You're right. You're so cute.
So what you guys see as you walk in is the final part of this ritual. You see what looks like roughly a human-sized fox, like sitting, it's roughly about 5'6", has arcane blue patterns going down its hide, across its snout, glowing blue coming out of its mouth and its eyes. It lifts into the air,
Oh, damn.
becomes shrouded in darkness, and coalesces into a figure. This figure is probably about 6'2", 6'3", humanoid, solid ebony skin, rippling in muscles, gold bangles on his ankles, wrist, around his arm. It's wearing some kind of intricate eye-like piece on his chest with a ruby in the eye. And his head is that of, you can't quite tell if it's a dog or a cat. It has massive ears with gold earrings, pointed snout, and evil glowing red eyes. And it's levitating slightly off the ground. We're going to use this as a figurine for it, because I guarantee you don't have the figure physics. But would anyone like to make a history check
I
to
would.
try to see if they can identify?
I'll do it.
I would even both do it.
Around
But
it.
I have more.
Oh yeah, maybe.
My wisdom and
Don't put that in.
intelligence is much higher.
It's up to you.
Do that. Since we use that for something else.
What's your wisdom's a 0?
It's 8.
Oh, 8.
Why would the nerd be a 0?
What are we rolling for?
You're just rolling like a vague history or whatever you
Will
want.
this be intelligence?
Sure, you can use whatever you're strong with. I mean,
I'll
you
use
could
my
try to
strength.
flex your way into the history too.
Sure.
Sure.
I have 13.
Try to see the inscriptions in my muscles.
Did someone move my water bottle?
Did you even bring one in?
Yeah.
I didn't see one.
I didn't see one either.
No, I totally did.
I think you're hallucinating.
No, I guarantee you I have one.
It's a delusion.
But
Oh, right there.
no, that's
Never mind.
I
I don't
swear
know.
to God,
Maybe somebody ganked it.
Ooh,
what
water.
did it look like?
Just like a Deer Park water bottle.
You guys, Travis.
I don't remember you walking in here with it. I saw you outside when you went before you went
Yeah,
to
no,
the
I
bathroom.
totally filled it up and totally took a drink from it while we were on stream, but that's fine. I can make it work without Mike! Because we're almost done. We just gotta get through the boss fight.
Alright, I rolled a 14.
14.
I have a 15.
13.
13.
No, so sorry. I don't have a 15. Sorry. I have a 13.
Okay.
Ooh, I rolled the highest?
So none of you recognize the exact period or anything it comes from. You just know that something like this, in order for it to appear and look like this, especially with the iconography, it has to be ancient. Like it's something out of a historical textbook. And as it's sitting there levitating about 2 inches off of the ground, you see it summon its weapons. One is a scepter-like weapon with a with just like a rounded. We'll say it's an ankh, just so you guys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And the other one is is actually called a khopesh. Or do you know what the sword that Dothraki used, the curved sword?
Yeah.
I have an idea.
I don't know.
Ancient Egyptian sword, basically.
Looks kind of like this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So to let you guys, as players know, you're fighting what's called the aspect of Anubis.
Anubis.
Okay. You should probably start off with like either a spell or the flamethrower, right?
I want to do a level 2.
Well, as you're sitting here gazing at it, the room goes darker. The blue flames grow brighter. It lifts its hand, weapon levitating by its side somehow, grips it, and just says in a deep voice, just, "Come to me, my followers." And half of the cultists start screaming, fall to their knees, head cocked to the sky, as you see their soul yanked out of their body and coalesce into its hands, absorbed into its body. A moment later, those bodies rise up, glowing in that same red energy. And they're making a similar noise that you discovered downstairs, that turn towards them, take care of them, kill them. And they're all coming at you. Roll initiative.
Well, shit.
Yeah, 3.
20.
11.
10.
Be added to the 3 or the 10 base.
Oh,
yeah.
11.
All right. So who had what? Vincent.
20. Fired up and ready to go.
All right. Who's next? After 20.
Rachel.
13. Yeah, also.
I got 11.
I have a new
And I got
nickname for my
11.
character, Flame Lee.
All right. Which one of you wants to go first then?
I'll go last. Go get.
I can go first.
Well, you are going to go first.
Okay.
There's no choice. You go to 20.
I can go first.
You are going to go first.
My character doesn't have wisdom either.
Okay. So the aspect will go after you, Vincent, and before you, Rachel. You roll a 14.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right. So what do you want to do? Are you going to fight the what used to be the cultists, or are you going to try to go towards the aspect?
Now, for the what used to be a cultist, you said there's like 30 of them surrounding us?
There were 40.
40?
20 of them died and resurrected. The other 20 are doing still continuing to chant.
Okay, so 20 of them seem preoccupied, the other 20 seem hostile.
Yes.
Okay. Are they all about the same distance away?
You guys are at the door, right?
Yes.
We'll say that there are 2, 3 right here, and then if you could just put some on the opposite side. You don't have to worry about whether they're all going to be people, so you can use the werewolves too.
Okay.
And then 1 or 2 dotted around him.
Where?
Just in front of the giant guy with the mace.
So I'm going to hold my action to move to wherever. What's your character's name again?
Amber.
I'm gonna hold my action to move wherever Amber moves, and if anyone gets within fist range of me or Amber, I'm gonna punch it in the face.
Okay, I'll let you hold your action or hold your movement, but not both. If you want to go ahead and move, you
I can't hold my turn back. 'Cause I'm pretty sure you can do that in D&D.
The way it works in D&D is you can hold a spell or a reaction, but you can't hold a movement.
Okay.
Just because that would be completely broken.
How about? I guess it's.
Okay. Well, I don't know.
You're welcome to go up and punch one of the cultists, try to punch the floating Adondas of a man with a dog head,
Or could we go after the.
How far can I move up?
we'll say your movement speed is 5.
Okay. As in I can move 5 spaces?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm generally trying to stick to other worlds rules
Yeah.
as best I can.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, I'll move right here, and I'll say this is the perfect time. Well, no, I'm gonna hold my action to punch anybody that gets within melee.
Zach, could you move the main figure a little further back? No, the big guy. Yeah. Him. Yeah.
Okay, so I move up there. If anyone moves within punching range, I punch them.
Okay, that'll work. And so then it's Anubis's turn. He is going to.
That's why Shen's a beast.
What do I want him to do? I've got plenty of fun stuff for him. Alright, so he's going to move forward 2. Yeah, just like 2 spaces. Looking at you, Vincent, it's going to be like, I see the first challenger hasn't learned his lesson. Take care of him, children. And he's going to cast Aspect Alliance.
Aspect of violence.
Aspect Alliance.
Oh, Aspect Alliance. Gotcha.
So what he's going to do is 3 of the figures. Zach, I'm going to need you. Here, just put these on 3 of those that are around Vincent. And then move them towards him. 3, yeah. So what this does is it's going to give them +4 to their next hit and +2 to their damage for 1 round.
Okay.
Essentially, it just makes them a little bit beefier.
Gotcha.
And all 3 of them are coming at you. You said you were holding your action, so I'll let you get 1 reaction if you want on one of these.
Okay. Can I do a spin kick to hit them all at the cost of maybe dealing less damage?
I'll let you hit 1.
Okay. I'll just punch one straight in the face.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and burn a dragon punch. Punch him in the face.
Normally I would, but since it's a held turn, it would be a little more fair if it was just 1 target versus.
Since it's a little bit of what?
Since you held it instead
Yeah,
of doing
since you
it.
held it, I would say you wouldn't
Okay.
have like time to prep before.
Okay, so got a total of 6 plus 2, so 8.
All right, and
No, sorry, 9. I got that.
9. All right, it's still standing, but it is pretty damaged. Like you're pretty sure it's on its last life.
Cool.
Which one?
You can do the blue one.
Or sure, no.
Just so that way we can keep
Yeah,
track.
thank you. That is super handy.
I'm smart.
All right, so the other 2.
Oh, it helps.
One has a 9, and the other has an 8.
Yeah, don't crit for that. So 7, so take hits my guard, and then. Alright, so I'm good if my armor blocks it.
Oh yeah, you roll a d6 for guard, don't you?
Well, for my dodge, I roll 2d6 non-exploding dice, and then
Okay.
reduced by that much.
All right, perfect. Just making sure on that.
Yeah,
All right, so you don't take any damage at all.
correct.
All right, excellent. So you just dodge through their somewhat, to you, slow
Yeah.
attacks. You notice that their mouths are like open in a perpetual scream.
Do they look similar to the other things we're fighting?
They look like humans that have had their soul ripped out of their body in the most horrifying way possible. So they're just infinitely screaming. With
So they don't
eyes.
look the same as the things of the elongated jaws, the 6 rows of teeth, or whatever. Like they don't. They might look similar, but they're not the same thing.
Oh, are you talking about the vampires?
Yeah.
No, they look nothing like. They look more like the things you fought in the boiler room than they do.
Okay, I gotcha.
They're not as desiccated, but it clearly looks like they've had like something severely traumatic yanked out of their
Yeah.
body.
Okay. Cool.
All right. So that was Anubis' turn. Then it's going to be Rachel.
Okay, I'm gonna go straight for the leprechaun. What's my movement?
5.
5. Three, 4, 5. It says I'm next to these guys. I'm gonna attack the one over here, and I'm gonna use that holy scepter
Okay.
I picked up.
So you're just gonna bop it.
Yeah.
All right, roll with advantage.
Oh, cool. The same.
Okay.
Both threes.
And then go ahead and roll your damage. You can use the holy water. It's a holy water roll essentially, since you're using a holy weapon.
Okay. It's another 3.
Because I believe it has special damage rolls, right?
I don't know. I just had holy scepter written down because I didn't get any stats.
No,
for
they
it.
have holy water damage.
Oh, I just have 3 vials of holy water.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you told us what holy water damage was.
Oh, just add another d6 to it.
Oh, okay. Hopefully more than a 3 this time.
Crit.
Yeah.
Crit.
Okay, so
Easy
that
enough.
on
You
10.
you batch the guy. He lets out one final and instead of seeing the soul come out again, you just see like nothing, and he collapses. Just an empty shell. You okay, Jeff?
Yeah. Just waiting.
All right, Zach, your turn.
Waiting some chili in my head.
And you can take it off. Yeah.
Love it. Not till we're done.
Alright.
We're
Those
almost
guys,
done.
I'm gonna do a level 2 spell to bring spikes up from the floor to impale them.
All right. With the level 2, we'll say that you get. We'll say you get a 3x3 square, so you can pose it however you want. Looks like you're probably going to hit 2 of them now.
So like 3x3, 1, 2, 3. I got these 2.
Yeah. It's either those 2 or those 2. Your choice.
Going for those 2 since they're closer.
All right.
3, right?
3.
Crits. Fuck. Got 10.
10
10 plus.
plus your staff damage, which should be I think a 4,
5.
5. So 15.
15 plus 2? No, because it's not dealing 20. Oh, wait. Yeah, 2 damage. So that's.
17.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, they're both dead. You just slap chop them.
You're gonna love my nuts.
And Jeff. Yeah.
No one? Alright.
You're a runner, so your movement
Really?
speed's actually 6. That football charge.
I know, right? What's the set of what's left?
You've got a guy on the left. You've got a.
That's you.
Yep. You've got a group of 3 or 4 around Chew, and then you've got a group to the right, and then you've got floating Anubis guy at the back with the leprechaun, just kind of watching over it, just smirking and laughing.
Just get to a position where I can get where there's the closest group that I can get to and launch a flamethrower on. So I'm guessing.
Yeah, it would be Vincent's group.
I just put me in a position where I won't like hit you guys.
All right, I'll let you choose. Are you going to do it as a sweep, or are you going to do it as a line?
Well,
Could do it as a sweep.
if I do it as a line, it won't hit all of them.
Right.
I want to be able to hit everybody.
All right. Then you would risk hitting Vincent. He would just have to make a dodge.
He's got high dexterity, I believe it.
Same with Rachel, depending on which way you're sweeping it.
Well, like
Rachel, do you have a high dexterity?
Yeah, I have 9.
Alright.
Okay,
Good.
so yeah, you're just going to sweep out and
Yeah.
around.
Okay, maybe you should move here.
I want there to be a twist. at the
Okay,
end
well,
of
if
the
I'm doing it that
bridge.
way, that won't be hitting Rachel then. Right.
Yeah, because you can just do it that way. You
Oh,
don't have to-
okay, so I won't have to
Yeah.
roll.
And how many enemies are there?
3.
There are 3 right there.
So I'm rolling how many? 3.
Yeah, 3 dice. Well, technically, since Vincent and Rachel are there, you're going to roll 5. Just because it's going to be one for every character in the radius.
Be like water.
And anything higher than a 3, I think, we said hits.
Yeah.
So,
hey, look, you guys are safe.
so let's see. Guy in blue is safe. Rachel's safe. Then it would hit, miss. So green and red are going to take hits. And how much damage are they taking?
Well, let's find out. 14 to the first one. Heh, 14 to the second one. Consistency.
All right, they both burn away. These are called the Stewards of Sepulchre.
Stewards of Sepulchre.
Sepulchre.
Stephacore?
Sepulchre.
Dance hall.
It's rot, essentially.
Okay.
Anyone? No one? Come on.
All right, so that is your turn. Vincent, back to you.
Go for the blue guy. Go for the blue guy.
I think I heard that he has the blue guy. So, does using items take up my actions?
Depends on the item. If it's like a health potion or something, I'm not mean. If it's like a actual like throwing item, then yeah, it's considered the same as an attack.
But like if I drink one of these potions, that wouldn't count as a...
I'd say it's a free action.
Okay, cool. So could I...
Have you already drank your reset potion though?
No, I have not.
Okay.
So, but what I was going to do instead was I want to move up and say, hey guys, I got a new technique to show you. And
have you heard about our Lord and Savior Jesus Punch?
I'm going to use my new technique, the Holy Drunken Fighting Style.
Okay.
And I'm going to drink some of the wine that you gave me and put some of the holy water in my mouth.
Is this something you made up?
Yeah, I did.
I like it. All right,
Thank
go
you.
for it.
Yeah, so I drink the wine, I down the bottle.
And to be clear, you're spitting it into Anubis's face.
The big
yeah,
guy.
yeah.
All right.
And then I put the holy water in my mouth, I swish it up, and I breathe it into his face. And I start doing more of like the drunken fighting style. But as I do that,
All right, roll the extra dice for the holy damage, along with your standard 2.
Well, it depends, because with Dragon Punch I get 2. With a normal punch I get 1. So I don't know what you want me to roll as far as that goes. I know the holy water will give me an extra dice.
We'll say roll 4.
Okay, cool.
Damn.
I'm gonna roll all your dice, Rachel.
It's okay.
Ooh. Okay. 10. Yeah.
10 plus your gauntlet.
Plus my gauntlet, like my knuckles.
Yeah, because your knuckles should give you a plus, right?
Yeah, so plus 3 is to 13.
13? Yeah, you just boom, just straight up punch him right into his abs. And honestly, punching this guy, you've hit some hard guys before. This is like punching a concrete wall.
Okay.
Like it almost hurts you as much as it hurts him. And is your gauntlet magical?
That depends. If spitting holy water only makes it magical.
We'll say it's magical for 3 turns.
Okay.
So yeah, he does. And how much damage did you say?
Well the damage.
13.
Well, when I use the knuckles, the damage is different.
Yeah.
It says plus 8 to damage.
All right. So and you did 13.
Yeah.
All right.
That's 21.
All right. All right, and so now it's going to go to his turn, and you're right in front of him. So he's going to look at you, and he's just going to be like, "Pitiful fool! The fact that you think that your fists can end me. I've never seen such a tragic mistrust in one's abilities in my life, or my death." And he's going to cast Onset of Annihilation on you. And
I'm drunk. I don't care.
Drunk and not wise.
you said each square is...
Yeah, I'm drunk and not
each square is
wise, I
10
don't
feet,
care.
right?
5 feet. 10? 10 or 5?
Or 10. Another one.
You care if I tear this?
Yeah, you can.
For the purposes of this, that's going to be... Put that on Vincent's character. Instantly around you, you see this square of darkness, just pitch blackness, surround you, spring up around you, and trap. You cannot see, you don't have any concept of up, down, left, right or wrong anymore. You're just...
I barely have that anyways.
You're just completely denied all of your senses, and for the purpose of this, you are considered restrained.
Okay.
Now you can try to escape the box, or you can try to see how long it will last. It lasts 2 turns, but you might not want to be in it for 2 turns.
I'd rather try to escape than that.
All right, make a dexterity or strength check,
Okay.
and also make an intelligence check too, just to see if you can find where the corner is to punch at this. Like,
Okay.
are you trying to punch out, or are you trying to roll out? How are you trying to escape?
Roll out.
I'm going to.
Roll out.
I want to attempt to. It's a good question. Since I can't tell where space is, or up, down, left, and right, I'm going to.
You can try to go off memory and break out. You can try to roll out. You just have to. You have to roll to make sure that you know where it is in that
Yeah,
space.
I want to do like a roll, like a diving punch into a roll.
Okay. Roll an intelligence just to make sure that you know which way is.
Here's the intelligence. So I got an 8.
All right.
And then for the rolling punch, I have a 11.
You punch. As you roll, you're a bit disoriented. You punch. You're hitting there.
Okay.
DC on its 10. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
And so that's going to be your turn. Now we're going to, or that's going to be Anubis' turn. He's also going to move 2 spaces to the left. You can just move them like blocks of 4. Yeah.
No, you said the DC
one more.
is 10. Is that for my intelligence check or for the?
It would have been for the intelligence check.
Okay, just make sure.
Yeah, I generally set stuff at about 10 or 15 since you guys are level 10 because I figured that'd be a reasonable challenge without making it impossible.
Yeah.
And move them like 1 more set forward. Is that?
Huh?
Yes, perfect. All right, so then it's gonna go Rachel, your turn.
Alrighty, I'm gonna throw a Molotov at this ugly mofo.
All
You wanna
right,
douse in holy water too?
go for it. Make your attack roll.
It's always 3. Okay, and what's the stats of the Molotov?
We'll say that it'll work just. We'll say it works the same as the holy water, where it's gonna be like do a d6 and then add your strength, just like how hard you throw it.
Oh, okay, so then that's 14. Oh, no, wait, 12.
12. All right, and then we'll also do it where it takes 3 damage over the next 3 turns,
Okay,
just because he's on fire.
so 12 and then 3 each turn. And then do I get a second move?
Since you did the throw, I'll let you choose whether you want to attack since he's so close or move. Keep in mind, you also just watched him just disappear one of your friends into a black void of darkness too.
I'm gonna take that toy gun that I had and I'm gonna fire a vial of holy water at him.
Just
Yeah.
all right. Bad cat. Bad cat. Yeah.
Bad kitty. Bad kitty.
All right. We'll say instead of rolling 2d6 since you're doing multiple attacks,
Okay.
roll 4 dice.
Okay.
They don't explode.
Okay, so 8,
Whoa.
11, 12.
All right.
Look at you, Zach. I'm good.
Okay, that's not good.
Perfect. So yeah, you see it's definitely like burning, but it's not. You're not sure how effective it is. However, yeah, yep, that's still good. So now it's going to swap over to Zach's turn.
I see all this.
You
I'm like,
are very far away.
Yeah, I am.
Oh wait, before you do that, this guy would have moved too, so he's going to be right on top of me.
Dad?
Because all of these are controlled by him.
Right.
So your choice on whether you fight him or you go
How
engage.
far can I do a spell to him?
We'll say 40 feet,
So 4 spaces.
unless you level it, and each level will add 10 feet to it.
we do a level 2, it'd be 60 feet.
Yes. Bigger spell, longer range, in my opinion.
So I can move 5.
Now, I mean, you do have your yeet spell too, but that's entirely up to you.
Well, that's what I was thinking.
Okay.
Well, but I gotta be close though for it, right?
That should be close enough for it because
Right
with that spell, you don't want to be close to it.
Is she gonna be okay?
What's the range on it?
Ultimate spell, receive, deals 2 damage. 60-foot circle. Ooh, shit.
So we'll say you can be right here for it, and you'll be safe.
What about her?
They will not be safe. None of them will be safe.
What if he aims it behind it?
It's a 60-foot circle in a square room.
Yeah, so I'd have to literally hit it here and hope that you two would just be out of range.
Or aim it back even further.
Because it just has to be 6, so 1.
But that would
2,
be outside
3,
of his range.
4, 5.
Yeah, that's way outside my range.
Like him right here, he's just in range. Like it's a 60-foot circle that you have to be like essentially 65 feet away from.
If he dropped it on it, what would we need to roll to get out of it?
I didn't say that.
I was hoping you would.
But
high dex.
we'll say dex for half damage. But then again, you haven't seen this spell.
Yeah.
You're
Well,
gonna
it's your spell. Do you know what it does?
just
Do
remember
you know how bad it hurts?
Just remember,
Yeah.
Jack. It's a one shot, so character death isn't really the end of the world.
Fuck it, y'all keep making fun of me. I'm gonna do it.
Oh, the nerd's tired of being bullied.
This is some bullshit.
Now, am I gonna be? Is this darkness I'm in? Would that make it so I'm not affected by this, since I'm stuck in this like alternate reality of things?
What is that? What does that say? 20 d6s?
Yes, it does say 20 d6.
Ah, so 20 times it or 20?
As in 20 d6s.
Ah, so all right.
So
Need 20 of them, guys.
announce what the spell's name is. Jesus, I spent the time working on that.
20 d6s?
Yes.
And we're going to have to dodge them?
20 d6s.
Okay, I'm just going to say bye to everybody.
He is expending all of his mana.
Is it this the GGGB?
Yes.
Okay. The Garcia Gargantuan Bomb.
You really can't read, can you?
I'm dyslexic, bro.
Here, pass it.
15,
Are you?
16, 17,
So,
Same here. 18,
I'm retarded.
19.
so the spell that he is launching is called the Gaia Gurren Gainax Bomb.
So if I roll d6,
Giant red
Wait,
Earth,
can we get
Awesome,
the
and
what?
Creation.
Can we get the dice thing to throw it in?
Yes.
Oh yeah. That makes
now
sense.
if I
You might want to do this in
chunks,
chunks versus.
now if I
You
roll,
should do it all together.
if I roll,
Yeah.
do it all together once.
so if I roll 6,
Yes.
re-roll.
We'll see how many sixes you get.
So there's
One.
Yeah, just go ahead and pull all of those out.
Pretty high roll.
another 6.
Yo, we should not have made fun of him.
Y'all fuckers.
This is what you get for bullying kids.
2 more 6s.
You've heard of gun control. You've never heard of wand control till now.
All right.
Oh god. Okay, so let's put.
Rachel, Adam, throw me the numbers. I can add it up.
Okay, let me organize it first. Just to see.
6. There's how many?
There's 4 6s.
24. How many 5s? There's 2 more. There it is. 54. How many 4s are there?
There's only one. Oh, 2 4s.
8. 62. Any 3s?
1 3.
67, 69, 71, 73, 74, 75, 76.
All right, so I'll let you choose whether you reroll those sixes or not.
Yeah, I wanna.
All right, so you got 4 that you need to reroll.
4 6s.
And this should also hit Maximilian too.
Oh, yeah.
So then another. Stop at 15, 18.
Yeah, just put that on wherever you want the hate circle to be. just over the top.
Are you kidding me?
Does that include Maximilian?
Or this.
Oh, I'm sorry. Weren't you making fun of me earlier too, bitch?
He's already claimed that. So, what's your grand total?
I have 74 plus 18.
74 plus 18.
92.
So what you see is, and you can describe it if you want, or I can.
Let's go ahead.
Okay, he gets a sense from the
He
sky
rips
his
off
fat
his
blood.
glasses, tosses an inhaler to the ground, and goes, "I've had it with these motherfucking things on this motherfucking plane,
Boat.
on this boat." So he just raises his hands up with the scepter glowing brightly. The gem inside the scepter shatters, and from the sky you see just a giant glowing beam of light from the heavens itself. The sky clears, the moon shines brighter, and a beam the size that you've never seen before lances down, disintegrating anything in this path.
Great,
Guys,
thanks.
make a dexterity saving.
Sure, let me just...
Yeah, guys, do
Vincent,
that.
you are amazingly safe, and you're...
Yeah, see, I'm safe
you're
in my
technically-
little.
Yeah, he would have been safe if we just did this, but no, Zach just wanted
Well, I'm
to...
safe because I'm trapped in some dark
I know,
void.
He's
so
in
it
the
would have
netherworld.
literally
Yeah.
only attacked the two villains.
So to catch you up on chat really quick, they wished you a happy birthday, Vincent. It's your birthday?
It is my birthday today.
Birthday,
Thank
dude.
you.
That's awesome.
I appreciate
This
it.
looks like a pretty fun way to spend your birthday.
Yeah.
I'm jealous.
All day playing board games.
And then Rachel, someone
No,
chat
that's
said,
me. No, I'm
oh.
car guy.
Oh, never mind. I was gonna say someone was like, yo, oh.
That's because I got on there to check.
Never mind, my bad.
Yeah, I'm keeping up.
Doing good though. Audio's still great.
Thank you.
Kaboom! 18.
18, alright. And what was yours?
I'd like to also add, I'm at the edge of it, so I have a better
Yeah,
chance of getting back out of there.
So, what am I out? Dexterity 14.
Alright, so 15 is the difficulty check to take half the damage. So you may or may not, I think you live.
I'll live, yes.
Rachel, unfortunately you are disintegrated.
Fuck you, asshole. I didn't even say like the meanest things to you. You know that?
Oh, don't
Like,
worry, I'm gonna kill them before the night's over.
And it was how much damage? 90?
92.
This is why I
92.
said
Alright.
Zach needs to be the hippie because he is just taking.
Don't gave me the fucking nerd.
I said you should be the hippie.
You killed the least deserving of the three.
Don't worry, I'm gonna kill you guys before the night's over.
No, you're out of your magic. Now we can beat the shit out of you.
Yeah, guys,
Well, the good
avenge
thing-
me. I'm
Well,
dead.
the good thing is you guys think, oh, he killed the beast. Nah,
I don't know. We'll
He is
see.
dead.
I'd hope so.
Was Maximilian in that range?
Yes.
Yeah, he was in the 60 feet.
Literally
Yeah.
everything is dead, including one of your party members.
Okay, so everything after the dust is
And then
settled.
Vincent, you are going to... You're going to take 23 damage that you can't block. It's a giant cube crushes into you.
Okay. I'm
And-
like, ouch, and I go to pop my healing potion afterwards.
Oh yeah, you get what, like 1d6 is how you work it?
Oh yeah, you could use
So it says resets health.
Oh, okay.
Can't use it.
Yeah, so you're fine.
Dead.
Yeah, I would have used it on you if he didn't say you were disintegrated. I'm assuming there's nothing left of her body, right?
It's literally like a hammer of dawn strike. Like,
Okay.
there's
so if
nothing
If
left.
you had something left, I would have used the healing potion on you. but-
You would have to discern
Saying
when.
that my boots were fake and that
She
they
has
are
the
still
silicone
there.
titties.
Could
Oh,
you
oh yeah, no.
throw it
There's
on-
two like silicone like mounds left,
Well-
but
Can you sprinkle it on there and hope
Was that popular in the 80s though?
no,
Yes.
no.
No, I didn't think so. Yeah.
in the porn industry.
Not even that
I
much.
was asking if like fake boobs were popular in the 80s because I didn't
No,
think
no,
they
they were 90s thing, I think.
Yeah.
But anyway, so you guys managed to gather the few of you that are alive and get off the ship, and
It's funny, the virgin killed the only female in the party.
The only time he's ever going to be a lady killer.
That's that. Oh. The lady killer.
And so
now
that
we know
is-
why he can't get laid either.
That
He's
is how
killing
we're
people.
going to end the one shot with that right there.
We almost all made it out alive. Almost.
The virgin didn't die.
I almost feel like we should toss him on board right before we
See,
leave.
I had
But you guys don't know
Well,
about
no,
it.
like,
It's just
he knows.
my whole way I was going to end that was I was going to walk up to him. I was like, "Congratulations!" And as I'm saying that, grab him by the back end and give him a wedgie and say, "Nerd."
and we fade into the sunlight.
With him having an atomic wedgie of his underwear over his head.
no. That's
So
not canon.
congratulations, guys. Hopefully that was all right.
Yes.
Yeah, that's great.
Somebody's
That was
gonna
fun.
have to do the Breakfast Club, like, raise
Yeah.
Don't die. Don't you
Forget about me.
Oh wait, we can't
Just
say it.
disintegrate me.
and it has as all the characters are doing this, it has your character like that, and your character's just like pixelating. Just
Well, no. Her character's like in the background in the sunset, just like like slightly ghosted out. So it's just like the spirit.
That was funny. The only lady.
So, yeah,
lady-
that was-
the lady killer.
That could have probably gone a
Fucking
little bit
best
longer, but
Rachel.
it's 4:20, so I
Yeah,
figured-
Just
you timed it pretty well.
yeah, that's also why I gave him the yeet spell. Is I was gonna just be like, in case we're running short, just have a.
Oh, okay.
Easy.
So, okay, yeah.
Good fun kid rolled all ones.
But I had 2
20
counter
points.
spells for the character just in case too.
Gotcha. Okay.
But yeah, what did you think about the aspect of Anubis?
It's cool. I'm
I
actually
didn't see that coming.
I like Anubis a lot. So
Yeah, I love it different.
Big fan. I actually had that as the idea before I even designed the one shot. Is I wanted a pseudo god as something that you guys would fight. I'm like, Anubis is badass.
yeah, Anubis is like one of my favorite like mythological gods.
Because if we had the time, I had three phases set up for the battle where different effects would happen. Different I didn't do legendary actions, but I had spells for buffs, debuffs, and attacks.
But yeah, I think be sure to check out our stream later, which will be back onto our normal Twitch, which is Vindicated Entertainment. We will be streaming at 6 p.m., which will be our Heads or Tails Monster Dating Game, which is a game that we made up. It's a lot of fun. Definitely recommend you check it out if you haven't yet.
Good job, first
I
announcer.
keep looking over here. But yeah, that'll be a lot of fun. And then after that, we'll be playing a trick or treat RPG game where everyone's playing as different monsters, and it'll be a lot of fun.
Is there gonna be candy?
No,
I'll go to the dollar
unless
store
someone
and
gets
get
candy.
some.
I love candy, so if people want to bring
I'll
candy,
give you a 5.
Also, guys, remember, if you are not subscribed yet, we are down to only needing
I would
13
love that.
more subscribers to hit 1,000
You
for
can
us.
bring it next time.
And once again, if you don't know what that means, we're going to do a poll where either Corey, myself, or Zach
Let's be
are going to
honest.
have something very interesting and possibly horrible happen to us. So,
Let's be honest, it's gonna be me.
It's just going to be a huge celebration and a big step forward for our company either way.
yeah. And also, the notion that I heard that I'm liking a lot is Zach's going to get waxed. So,
I mean,
It's either that or we turn him into a human loofah.
yeah.
is it gonna be my whole body or like?
No, it's going to be your chest.
We don't have
chest,
a.
stomach,
So
that
what
whole,
is he gonna
whole front.
watch? Like our cars?
Yeah, we're just like.
Yeah, we're going to wash cars with Zach.
We're going to tie him to like a thing of PVC pipe and just like.
Yeah, the waxing thing is a good fun part.
Wait, are
You
we,
know you want to see it.
so are we going to wax him or are we just going to go with him?
No, fuckers. If we're gonna get it done, y'all are paying for it. It's gonna be professional. It ain't gonna be this high.
No.
Yes,
We're
yes,
going to bring it over and we'll live at the events. It's just.
We can't do it live.
Oh, he's right.
Oh yeah. Well, it'll be a video and y'all will see it.
Fuckers.
If that's what's voted upon.
Take the mask off.
He doesn't want to get sick.
The audio, it'd be different with a paper mask.
But yeah.
God damn it.
He's so mad.
Thanks guys. We appreciate y'all coming out and checking us out. And good job, Zach, for killing the only party member we had that was a female.
Oh,
Yeah.
Fake tits and all.
and for those of you
Sexy
probably wondering, I'm
asshole.
Leon Kennedy. Is my thing. It's just the jacket's too high.
Is
Alright,
is
well-
he a Kennedy?
I hate to go,
Oh,
but
let me get.
I
I
mean,
gotta
he's
back
one that
out. I
lives.
gotta get this wig off. It's killing me.
See you guys.
See ya.
Bye. Okay, let's. How do I turn this on?
Oh, we're still streaming right now.
Yeah, no.